it's a massive cave, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we
Okay.
just killed some creatures. We'll just find a quiet space, probably near the bottom of that lift thing, and then camp.
Okay. Well, it
You
is.
said there was lights down here, wasn't there?
It's now sort of dimly lit. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no robot rock monster things.
Robot rock monsters. Okay.
There's all the fucking robot monsters.
Okay. But yeah, so you will get your good night's sleep
Mm-hmm.
and such as is like. Next morning comes around. What would you like to do then?
I'm just doing a long rest on my chair.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I think I might have done that last week. Can't remember.
I don't remember, but I am doing it just in case, and I'm gonna check that shit works.
I didn't take any damage anyway.
So, what did they say? Did they say it was probably seemed like a better idea to travel upriver?
I think you said you were going to go upriver first.
Get options for your audio and video. What?
Huh? Check. Oh, okay, my shit worked.
Oh no! No! God damn it! How did I get a 2? Wow!
That's the worst crit.
Wow! I've done more not critting in a round. That is shocking. It could have been worse. Just that's not calculating that right. I'm sure I get brutal critical. So why is it? Oh, right. So I rolled another d6 for one of the hit dice, and I got 2 on that as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What are you getting a fucking shower for? You're not going anywhere.
He didn't want to be stinking while I'm playing the game, presumably.
It's good. I won't have one tomorrow, so I have one tonight.
Oh, what? And just fucking shut our game? Yeah, I see. Yeah.
I didn't do it earlier. You know we started at 9.
Yeah. 8. Not fucking.
9
not Swedish time.
Well, we've done so much. We removed those circles on the map and said we woke up.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I've just recapped what you've missed.
Yeah.
and I also got the best crit in the game ever.
It's amazing.
Felt good.
But yeah, I think that's what you said last time. It was go up river instead of down river.
Wow, so Gregory doing wonderful things again.
He is.
It's nice in pink.
But what?
It says 5 and it's pink.
You got pink eye?
I think you clicked the wrong thing. Why are we on the initiative order? What is this? I'm scared.
What? No, I'm just clearing it because he's now in the turn order. And then I'll make you roll initiative, and I'll be like, "Why are they in it twice?"
Yeah. So, if we travel upriver north,
okay.
Then when we have like big monsters getting us and we have to get back, we can come back by floating rather than
you just jump in the river and float back down rather than
apart from Sir Gregory, who's no, he's got swimming though, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's got a ring of swimming, so he can swim really fast anyway.
And he can float because he can swim. So if you can swim, you can float. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So the northern end of the river, there is obviously an entrance that the water comes through. It's slightly wider than the river on either side. Probably enough to walk up whichever side you wanted to walk up single file. And it's roughly about 10 feet in height. So there's plenty of headroom for even the tallest in the group. As you look at it, just seems to, as you look into it, at the end of it. So I'm guessing Worm's the one that's approaching it first.
Yes.
Right. So as you look up to it, like you can't, like you can see up it to the length of your vision, but then before that it starts to curve upwards in a way. So you can't actually, so you can see where it curves to, and then it you can't see past that because it's curving upwards. It seems to be coming fairly quickly down there. Would you like to make a perception check, please? Okay. There's a strange smell from the area. Like, I don't know, sort of rotting smell. But not like rotting flesh as such, just,
Oh.
you know, other matter. Just, vegetation and stuff. It smells very nice. Well, to worm it smells beautiful. To everybody else, it's like... Just ever so faintly. On the slight breeze that seems to come down that way.
Okay, we'll carry on.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
And what what looking out for is if it starts to go up too much.
Okay.
The anti-Texas light starts taking us. Well, it's not going to take us out for a long time, but if it's going up, then we might change our minds.
So as you enter into it, and you start walking up it. After you figure that it is a steady incline all the way. It doesn't change or anything. It doesn't seem to change from the angle. It's not much, but it does continue to head upwards for the next. How long are you gonna travel for?
Well, that's the direction we're heading. So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So from
Anya would know anyway, though, wouldn't she?
Well, I'd say for the net, if you for the first hour that you travel up there, it just continues to steadily head upwards at a slight incline. Do you want to carry on?
And there's been no branching.
It is so no, not at this point, no. But and it is obviously pitch black at this point, so anybody that couldn't see has had to put goggles on and stuff. But the rest of you, and we've all got access to that anyway because we sorted that out before we left. So most people's vision is actually like Sir Gregory's now. It's within 60 feet, and that's it. Apart from Worm, who's like, "What do you mean you can't fucking see that?"
Well, and Ember actually.
What has she got extend? Oh yes, because she already had dark vision and then got goggles, didn't she?
Yeah.
I do need actually just before we go, we just need a quick marching order just before we carry on. So I'm guessing Worm's gonna lead the way.
Well,
the
way we did it before was Worm, and then a bit behind we got Gregory, and then the rest of the group.
Oh, we put the squishies in the middle, didn't we?
Yes.
Somewhere, something like this, I think. I don't know where the twins were actually. Oh, mind you, you have to go single file. Actually, that's a good point.
I think you were at the back.
Yeah, maybe the twins in the back, because we got Sir Gregory in the front anyway.
Well, should we do that then? Because then you've got slightly more solid ones front and back, and Worm who nobody can see anyway.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Right, okay. And Worm, I'm guessing you're maintaining roughly about 30 feet ahead, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so after about an hour, it does start to... A little while after, it does start to level off a little bit. I think. The smell, it's a weird one because the smell's not like really, really strong, but it's still there. And you're not sure whether it's just like a damp smelling cave, or tunnel, or whether it's, weirdly though, it's very straight. It doesn't look like it's not been worked by tools or anything like that any of you can tell. But it does look very it might the incline there is the incline there, but it's quite a straight run. You don't seem to be veering left or right at all, or east or west. Okay.
Okay, so as we've been doing that for some time, I come back and I speak to Anya and say, and I ask, doesn't this seem strange to you?
What, the vegetation, the smell,
The stone.
the stone?
Oh, yeah, for sure you got it.
Can I do stone cutting on that?
Yep.
Let me find it. Racial, isn't it?
Which microphone are you using, by the way? You're a bit muffled.
Oh, that's because I can't breathe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, oh no, that's terrible.
I was just wondering if something was up with your mic. Never mind, go on.
I'm on the laptop. Right. Make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework. You consider proficient in history skill. Okay, then I will check it. I don't think I can link that though.
It should just be a history check, won't it? Does it say you have advantage or?
Hold on, I'll accept it. I will paste it in the chat there.
When you make a history related to the origin of stone.
Oh, you could right. Add double your proficiency bonus to the check. Right,
So what is your history roll?
Let me find it. History +2.
Okay, so and your proficiency bonus at the top next to your
well, you're
movement
considered
speed.
considered proficient. So you're. Hang on a minute. Let me just have a look. You are. Right. So you would be considered. So you've got a +2 anyway because of your intelligence. Now your proficiency modifier is see at the end of your strength dexterity right at the top.
Yeah, +4.
+4. So it's actually +8.
10. +10.
But yeah,
Okay.
that would make it +8 for a total of +10 to whatever you. Well, if you make a history roll off that, then it will just be. We'll just add 8 to it.
Okay. Find history again. Okay.
Let me get my
18.
books out now. Oh,
I
I haven't
haven't
seen it.
clicked it, have I? I have to click me, don't I? I forgot.
Yeah, but
Where's
it rolled it rolled on
Oh, it
the
rolled.
thing.
Is it
So
rolled in the
D&D Beyond, so it was a 10, so it's 18.
I can't see it. I
No.
can't see. Oh, what's this? No, what? How did you see that then?
Because I've got both.
Oh, the
You've got the
chat thing. Fucking hell. so you rolled 8. So it's 18.
Yep.
Total, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't that just roll straight into D&D?
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
It's weird.
I'm using the same browser as last time, so I have no idea.
Oh, well, fuck it. Anyway, it might just be one of those weird things. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Making me look things up now. I should have been doing it while you were instead of looking at your character sheet and working stuff out. Okay, so the first thing that you notice is that this is, from what you can tell, this tunnel was carved by a living being, as in like it was burrowed, rather than worked. It was burrowed. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Obviously, a creature of quite a large size because it's about 20 foot wide. No, it's actually wider than that. It's probably about 30 foot wide and about 10 foot high. Although if you took into account for the river that's flowing down the middle, probably about 20 foot deep as well.
Okay.
So just give me 2 seconds. Trying to remember. All right. Yes. Okay. No, that's not. Hang on a minute. Sorry. That's the one. Right. Can you make
tapping my cigarette.
And actually, I'll allow it to go under the same thing. Can you make a religion check? And I'll allow you the proficiency and double proficiency as well.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be another +8 to whatever you roll.
Why is it not coming up? So weird.
Do you have your character selected on Roll20?
Yes.
That's weird. And that's 13 she rolled. +8. So,
Has that also not come up in?
no,
Has it done it again?
Yeah, it does it on the
Oh, okay, yeah, so that's a really high one. Okay, so as you're communing with the stone or whatever the fuck it is you're doing, not only does it feel like it's been carved by a creature or tunneled, burrowed by a creature, brings to mind images of a huge worm, and not like things like purple worms and that you've heard of, but
A what now?
oh, okay, you haven't. The rest of the group have. They've fought one of them before. It was easy. It brings to mind images of. I actually genuinely don't know how to pronounce this. So I'm going to use its nickname, which is the Undermoor.
Undermoor.
Images of the Undermoor, which is a gargantuan worm-like creature that burrowed tunnels to lead the armies of the Crawling King, also known as Torog, during the Wars of the Calamity. However, fortunately, it's believed that quite I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to have to put that into chat. Kwajath, the Undermoor, was slain towards the end of the Calamity. And I'm going to put his name into chat now, because I genuinely don't know how to fucking pronounce that. Nope, I can't fucking type.
That's not going to be an assistance when you don't know what the word is either.
Nope. Right, so that, apparently, is how you spell his name.
Quajath.
Yeah. I guess. Quajath.
Ujath.
Okay.
What did you say, Liam? Kujath.
Huge.
Yeah, but there's an A.
Q.
But A remember silent.
Qua.
No, it's Quajath.
Or possibly the J is pronounced as a Y at Quajath. Or no, that doesn't sound right either.
Oh, QF.
Anyway, it brings to mind hit that great big pale fucking worm creature in images of serrated, a great maw with serrated teeth and burrowing through rock. You can do with that information what you
So it eat it.
Huh?
like.
So he eats the rock rather than digs.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
essentially, yeah.
So it's like a giant earthworm, only creepier.
Yeah, it would make a purple worm look small, essentially.
Oh.
Like a little baby.
Oh no.
Yes, so that's what it brings. You can choose whether to share how much or what you want to share of that with the rest of the group.
Oh, Jesus. Good job I wrote some stuff down, isn't it?
You don't have to. You can just say, I share all that with the group, or I don't share all that with the group, or I share this with the group. you don't have to. You can if you want to roleplay it, go for it. I'm all for it. But also at the same time, if you want to just say, yeah, I'll just share that with the group, because that was a lot of information.
Yeah, I'll just tell everybody that.
Right, okay.
That's much easier.
Huh.
Does Sir Gregory know anything about this?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was about to
yes.
say the same thing about.
Oh,
Denver.
does he? Yes, you would have most definitely been, because you were there. You were there for the Calamity, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was So yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. You might have even been on. It's up to you, but Sir Gregory could have even been on the battlefield the day that Jath was taken down.
Okay, so Sir Gregory says, yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
Well, it's as dead. It's as dead as well things normally are. But you know how things are with things that are dead.
Yeah. So he's this creature was one of
It
the lesser.
was dead.
Yes. Yeah. It was one of the lesser idols. So it's kind of like the gods.
The god's worm.
Well, yeah, kind of. Well,
Actually,
obviously,
sounds
so it
wrong.
was. Yeah. Well, it's better than the crawling king himself, apparently, because it does not sound nice. He's so Torog the Crawling King is a patron of torturers, slavers, jailers across the realms.
But what? I mean, what is he?
Can
I roll a history check?
Well, you wouldn't need to, so Gregory knows who it is. Actually, you might. I mean, you can do a religion check if you want. But Sharog would, yes, just to see whether you can do a religion to see whether Sharog would have learnt about him or not. But so Torog the Crawling King, the god, who this creature, this lesser idol, belonged to.
Oh, that was almost a one. I was hoping.
Sir Gregory will fill you in. So, Sir Gregory, what you know of Torog is that he was one of the dark gods, obviously, the patron of torturers, slavers, jailers. It's believed that he carved most of the pathways and tears in the Underdark, and between the Underdark and the material plane, if you like, the above ground world. Hang on a minute. So as far as you know, that he himself has also been banished, like all the gods have been banished from the realms. So they're all behind the prime gate or whatever it's called. I can't know what it's called off the top of my head at the minute. But he's been banished even further to a slither, to some unknown slither of the far realm, as far as you're aware. Which ironically borders the deepest parts of the Underdark. A lot of things like abominations and that exist in the world are down to him. Pelor himself was one of his arch enemies during the calamity, so you would have almost certainly been aware of or fighting against him at that time. I don't know why. Right. So he's often depicted, the god, as a swollen, malformed worm that slithers through the dark with a screaming, hairless human head.
Oh, wonderful.
At the helm with 3 arms. Or whatever that's what you meant to me. So I'm guessing it's got 3 arms at the front with a big human head. Looking disgusting. Yeah. And so the Quajath. So Quajath was just a gargantuan worm, kind of made in the Crawling King's image, essentially, that led his armies of abominations into battle by burrowing through rock and bringing them through from the far realm through the Underdark and into the material plane.
Gross.
And actually, this area and further north, so where you've entered, because obviously the realms are a bit different, so where you are now isn't necessarily directly below where you actually came down. Anyway, but the northern areas of Wildmount up into Iselcross and stuff were where most of those battles took place against Quajath at that time. Oh, there we go. So Quajath's body resembled a monstrous muscular worm of folded bulbous skin, covered in tooth-like scales. Its jagged mouth was surrounded by a ring of pointed teeth, and a thrice-forked tongue bearing... what? Bearing its 3 ivory eyes. Its thrice-forked tongue bearing its 3 ivory eyes.
Sounds like a very...
If it's thrice forked, then technically it's got 6 ends.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell?
I think they've misworded that. I think it's meant to be, yeah.
Fry fork.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Unless between like each two, they're holding an eye.
It's just holding it. Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, just holding the eyes. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, it's not nice. But you get the impression. So I would say probably from that information that you get the idea that this a tunnel that was carved a very long time ago.
Mm.
You hope. I would actually also point out that Worm probably, while it's not necessarily this exact tunnel, obviously, would have seen a lot of tunnels like this in the Underdark when he was making his escape. Because a lot of tunnels through the Underdark were carved in that time, and they've then just been extended in recent years by the Drow and some other races, but mostly the Drow with the purple worms.
Oh, I thought they also used those other fuckers. That's why I got worried.
The what?
The bullets.
No, they tend to just do their own thing, I think.
Fuckers.
But yeah, so there you go. That's everything that you know so far.
Okay then. So I were mentions that there's plenty of these tunnels that they use as like main highways. And anyway, we'll carry on.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm
Okay.
interested to find out what this smell is.
Okay. So as you continue to travel, the smell is getting noticeably stronger and more pungent as you travel along.
Fuck.
Whoa! All the way at the back. Whoa! It wasn't me. It was Wolfie. Oh shit.
Oh.
Why is the cat sleeping in the wash basket? You little dickhead. Honestly.
It's Casper the Kitten.
Oh look, there's loads of clean washing in the wash basket. I'm just gonna go. Dickhead. Right. Anyway, go on. Off you go. Go on. Go away, child. Go and watch your videos. Right. Okay. So where were we?
Walking. Smelling.
Right. Yes. So the smell does get more pungent, and actually, it takes us. You're not quite sure when it started, Will, even with your high perception. But there's a moment where you realise that there's actually light up ahead. So this is after about another 45 minutes, 50 minutes travelling. You start to realise, because it's fairly flat now, and even, that as the spells get more, at some point in the last, you kind of just realise that there's actually like a kind of flickering light ahead.
Okay.
Like that of a, like a candle or a campfire or potentially something like that.
Okay, so I'm actually going to slow down. I'm going to walk back. I'm going to mention that it's getting brighter up ahead. I'm going to sneak off
Okay.
so they can follow, but they've got to all,
Do that sneaking thing that we're all really, really good at.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
Or do you insist that we wait?
Yeah, wait.
Remember when he told us to wait before and we definitely didn't wait? Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Okay, so as you approach the light source, the area kind of opens out into a small cave-like area, maybe onto the left-hand side of the path as you're going up. So what would be west, I guess. But so your left as you're going up, that's where the light source seems to be coming from. There's like a flickering. It looks like some kind of torch or something on a wall inside a small indent into the side of the path on that side. Doesn't look to have been carved. It looks like the tunnel that was carved has just gone straight through a cave at some point, like just a small little pocket in the rock, yeah. But mostly through like one side of it, like so it's as if it's gone through the right side of it, and there's like that kind of slightly curved It's maybe like it's as high as it's maybe just as high as the tunnel and maybe 10 feet wide, something like that. And there's a torch on the wall, and there's another light source coming from. So and then there's a small, roughly carved, actually looks like it's been worked entranceway, and that's where the smell's coming from. And there's also a light source inside, but that's all you can see at the minute. As you like look into that. So as you're coming up, hang on. So if we say this is a tunnel wall, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you're coming up this way. Yeah, perfect. So it's kind of like there, like that, and then there's like a little entrance there. That looks like it's been carved by some kind of like you can see kind of scratch marks from tools, rather than natural creatures, if you like. There's a bit of dust and rubble of that on the floor, and there's like the smell of rotting vegetation, and there's a glow coming from inside that room as well. And the torch is kind of on this side here, to the north of the thingy.
So if I move forward, can I get myself in a position where I can see through the doorway, or is it closed?
Yeah, there's no doorway in there. It's just an opening, like a carved opening. You can get up close enough to stick your head around the door. What you see is a large cave on the other side that you can see like that sort of shape, and there's a little campfire in the middle, and there's a whole bunch of kobolds and stuff in there, and rotting what looks like piles of blankets and sleeping places where they've slept and stuff. And actually, can you make a perception check, please? Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay, so as you're like having a little nosy around, there's none of them. There's two kobolds sat at the campfire. Both of them sort of either side of it, but with their back to this entrance. There's a bunch of them just slept. From what you can see, looks like 5 or 6 of them asleep on the various piles of stuff that's left around the room, and there is just a little, from what you can see from that angle, another entrance just over there. And the two by the fire just seem to be talking in some weird language that you don't understand. I don't think you do anyway. Hang on a minute. I assume you don't. I don't know. What do they speak? They speak Draconic, don't they? And probably... Yeah, common and Draconic. Yeah, so they're not... I assume you don't know Draconic.
No.
Right. Okay. So you don't know what they're saying, but it's just like a lot of. But yeah, but it's like high pitched Draconic because they're kobolds. So there's a lot of squeaky grunts and roars and stuff. Almost like little yappy dogs.
Oh no, it works.
Just kill them. Just do it now. So yes, that's what you see.
Okay, I'll step back and I'll wave the others forward.
Okay. I assume everybody just marches forward.
And then I'm going to step into the entrance and say, "Hello, the cave."
So the two at the fire jump up and go, one of them actually jumps up with a spear in its hand and points it at you. The other one just fumbles its little light stone dagger and then is trying to pick it up and is trying to, whilst the other one's trying to look intimidating, and then the other ones in the cave kind of sort of wake up and look in your direction like, what the fuck? And like, okay. So the one with the spear goes, "Who are you?"
Worm.
He looks at you. I'm sorry. I'm doing facial expressions. You're not even in the same room. So he looks at you, kind of squints through his eyes. He's like, and if a kobold could grin, I'm assuming they can. Just like flashes his teeth at you. Says, "You alone?"
At the moment, yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, he looks around himself
Yeah.
and says, yeah.
Well, it just says yeah. Or
No,
at the minute,
when
yeah.
he says, "Are you alone?" He looks around and it's like sees nobody stood next to him or behind him and says, "Yeah."
And he's like, "Oh, good. Then we'll have your shinies." And he starts moving towards you with his spear. Yeah. I suppose I better draw a map and make everybody roll initiative. Right. Just give me a second. If anybody needs to go and get a drink or go for a piss or anything, do so. I'll be a couple of seconds. And by a couple of seconds, I mean minutes, obviously.
Yes, later.
I don't know how to move you all now. I'm gonna have to.
Can't you just delete everything on this, or you want to?
Yeah, well, I did it all on the fucking token layers, didn't I? Because I'm smart like that. Well, I didn't. Okay.
What if we don't have shinies?
Who's going to take? They're going to try and take. Well, they don't know that, do they? Oh, they're all on the fucking map.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Because I'm smart. That's what I do.
You can right-click them and send to token map, can't you?
What? Okay,
You
so
right-click them and send to token map.
Yeah, but you've got to be on the layer that they're on.
to actually interact with them in the first place, right? So we're going to do this nice and easy. So, well, I don't know why that's changed colour, but it did. Nice big black line. How do you? Oh, okay, that'll do. Right. So that's the tunnel that you're in down there.
Alright.
Okay. We'll say the cave entrance bit that Worm just went through is there. Well, that's a bit wide actually, because it was only. Fuck it. It'll do. And the room, just for the sake of argument that they're in, is like that. Right, I don't even know what I'm doing that. Right, okay. So, and I need to go back to the token layer, and then we'll put Worms. What there? Just stepped in.
No.
No.
Looking through.
Oh, right, okay. And right. So we're all what? Did you say? Yeah. Okay. So about there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. And then if you could all very kindly roll some initiative for me, please.
Yes, sir.
I'll do him first because he's right there. Cool. How did Worm do so bad? I thought Worm didn't. Can Worm even roll that badly? When did you get to roll twice?
4.
When did you get to roll twice?
I don't. That's a different kind of.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. She's not showing up, but she rolled a 21.
It's not showing. I've got clicked, but it's not.
Have you got is your because you have to have thingy active for it to work, don't you? What's it called? What's the beyond 20? So did it click on? Did it bring up the little dice? You know when you scroll over your initiative to roll it?
Yeah.
Does it bring up the little dice to click on?
The B, yeah.
Oh, the B. Right, mine's a dice, but yeah, okay. And you're clicking on that.
If it's bringing up a B, then that's not using beyond 20.
So is it the question? Does it need to be a question mark then?
Yeah. Dice with a question mark.
Right. So then we need to work out what settings she's got.
Oh, but that's what it was last time. It's a B in a dice. A red dice with a B in it and a white background.
That's just rolling on on Beyond 20, so it's not.
Yeah, but it was
Oh,
rolling
it did
into
when
our
I did my moose. It
Yeah,
did it when I did my moose.
it rolled
at
into
the
the game
start.
though. So, hang on a minute, because it'll be under the advanced. There's something. We've had this before. I'm trying to work out where it's.
It's
More
the Beyond
options.
20 add-on. You've got to go into the
Yeah.
Beyond 20, and then you got to do more options. And it's somewhere update the.
It's not
all
more
the things
options
down
though,
there.
is it?
Yeah,
It's
it scrolls all the way down.
more options. Yeah, sorry, not the other
Yeah,
one.
not advanced. It's more options.
Yeah, then you got to do the synchronizer combat. Oh, that's combat tracker. That should be the same, shouldn't it? Oh, right. So, right. Okay. I'll just. So if you know at the top of your D&D Beyond page, Helen,
Yeah.
see where your character's image and your name is, and then you got like manage for your experience. But then right next to it, you should have the Beyond 20.
Yeah.
Right. If you click on that and then do more options, so you need to check that as you scroll down, that should. Well, they should be activated. So auto roll damage and crit should be on.
It is.
Add initiative to roll on turn tracker should be on.
It is.
Okay, so update VTT token HP should be on.
Let's see, where's that one?
You might have to scroll down a little bit for that.
Yeah, that's on.
Right, okay, and display conditions should also be on.
Yes.
Okay, and then replace dice formulas in the VTT should be on.
Yes.
Okay, then there's a select the VTT tab or game to send rolls to, and then it should be on only roll 20 tabs.
Okay, mine says all VTT tabs, so only roll 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that might be the issue.
And then a little further down, you should have synchronize, yeah, with the VTT.
Yeah,
that should also be on.
Yeah.
Okay, then try that.
Okay, I'll save
That's
that.
so weird, though, because I'm sure you haven't done anything since last week.
No, I haven't. I'll do a hammer attack just to check it works. No.
So weird.
Hold on, I didn't have my new show though. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't think you need to have it selected. So
Yeah,
I've not
just
got.
rolling it straight into the chart on here and not into.
Yeah, it's not knowing about. It doesn't know about roll 20.
So strange.
Oh, have you got them both open in the same window? Roll 20 and D&D Beyond in the same window but different tabs.
Yeah.
Or maybe try.
Which way did you open them? Did you open D&D Beyond before roll 20?
Yes.
You might have to close D&D Beyond and then reopen it.
Okay. I'll try that.
Because it doesn't know, if it's open and it doesn't know that there is a virtual tabletop, then it doesn't keep constantly checking.
See, that's the biggest benefit if D&D Beyond actually manages to do this kind of setup, but only on, D&D Beyond. But it's such an early stage right now for the maps thing. Is that what it's called?
I've not even looked into it, I gotta be honest.
No, I haven't looked at it, but then at least you have everything on the one side.
But I said my only concern with that really is that they'll yeah, that works. Oh, well, it's rolled some dice. Who rolled all those?
That was me, just checking something.
Okay.
Did you roll again? That's so weird. Everything's the same.
I haven't touched anything.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what it will be?
No.
I bet you it's something to do. Well, no, because it worked last week. So what? Nothing's changed. I was gonna say, is it because remember before when we had the thing where you couldn't your HP and that wasn't changed, like for us, and sometimes your HP and that wouldn't change because it was something to do with how the character sheets were set up.
Yeah.
But that's not changed either.
No, I can't imagine you've done anything with your character sheet in the
In Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
The only thing I did was I
There is a
did
character sheet
level
in
4.
Roll20, isn't there? It's not just a token.
No, there's a character sheet and it's linked to the token and everything. Actually, I just need to double check that it is actually linked to the token. Yeah, no, it is. That shouldn't. Right, what's. It could be something silly like. No, because it worked last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the name's spelled the same and everything.
Well, what if I leave Roll20 and come back, maybe? Just close
can
them both
try.
down and reopen.
Yeah, try it. I mean, it
If
might.
you open the roll,
It might help. Sometimes they just need a kick, don't they? To.
Is that what you said?
She's just
So
going to shut both.
Roll20 first, yeah?
It shouldn't. Do you know what? It shouldn't matter.
Okay.
It really shouldn't matter which ones you open first because I'm. When I'm setting stuff up, sometimes I'm in and out of all the tabs and opening and closing them because I keep closing them rather than just open another tab. So it shouldn't really matter, but obviously it is for some reason being awkward.
I just know that when you open D&D Beyond and you've not got Roll20 open, it says it gives you a warning saying there's no VTT found. You get that error message right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Down and then open.
Right, let's try again.
Yeah, I'm checking the interweb as well. I heard a roll.
Does
There
that
you
work?
go.
Yep.
It works. Yay!
Oh, well done for doing 1 damage.
I'm so fucking impressed.
21
The last thing to do,
1 damage.
if you go into Roll20 and go to the cog at the top,
Okay.
there's a section near the bottom on the right hand side says dice options.
Yeah.
Just check all 3 boxes.
Okay. Maybe the top one was enabled.
Yeah,
Oh.
enable 3D and automatically roll. So if you then do another thing,
Okay.
It rolled, but I didn't see any dice.
it should be.
I didn't even say whoop, like
Keep
you
them
normally.
in.
Oh, not here.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's not rolling any dice. How precious is.
You know, on
Double
the
check
at the top where you got the Beyond 20, the red dice that you were just going through.
Yeah. The big one that says Beyond 20.
Yeah, at the top. So it's like you open it and the
Yeah.
first thing it says is whisper rolls and type of roll.
Yeah.
There is more options.
Okay.
So if you've got use D&D Beyond's digital dice checked,
Yes.
uncheck that one.
Okay.
Okay, just do okay on that one, and then try rolling something.
Yay!
go.
The dice are back.
We got there.
We got there. What are we doing now? Kobolds.
I think you need a different weapon.
But
Yeah,
the
but
menu all it kind of sucks.
Yeah, but
1
caster.
damage, 3 damage, 1 damage, 3 damage, 1 damage. I mean, at least you've not done 2 damage at any point.
Yeah, but see, caster weapons are so weird. It's like staffs. They're like
What
the
does
only.
it even do?
I mean, the only bonuses you have to staffs is like if they have like a spell connected to them or something. it doesn't really make much
Yeah,
difference.
a druid is a
I
caster,
think you
though.
quite often use them as like focus. You have them instead
Yeah.
of like crystals or whatever as focuses.
Yeah, or your spell book. You use the thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a druid isn't a caster.
Mm,
That's why you could use a scimitar
Scimitar.
and wear armor. So you are supposed to do more damage than that, and then the two weapons you've got are quite rubbish.
Yes.
Scimitar!
Nettie chose the moon sickle for me.
Oh, that's because
I've never
I
heard
was
of it.
reading. What are you guys?
Oh yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah.
We might have to sort out some. Well, we'll figure something. Oh,
Kobold, Swobold.
no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Why is it showing everything?
I closed it. I didn't see nothing.
Ah, damn it! Fucking character sheets every time.
I didn't see nothing.
I'll close that one that's just appeared on my screen.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, it didn't fucking matter.
I've closed it now.
I actually don't care if you see it. I'll just I'll kill you all anyway. I don't care. Not with these though. This is going to be embarrassingly one-sided, I think. Although I don't know. So sometimes with this group, it's the fights that aren't meant anyway. Wow. Okay. Okay.
I'm not
where's
last.
fucking-
Am I last?
No, the kobolds are.
so far. That's just. Why are these also?
Can't you just use the same sheet and you just click individual ones?
I can't see my movie because I left in there.
But I am, but they're all like the sheets come up massive on the screen, and then you can't. Then you can't actually target anything.
Jay needs like an extra screen just for it.
To be fair, I do need another monitor anyway. It is getting a bit fucking.
To be honest, when you play D&D, it kind of helps having two monitors.
We have got another one. We've got another monitor upstairs somewhere. I just don't know if it's any good.
Anything would, then you can have cheats on one side and the game on one side.
Is there a way to make the tokens at the bottom smaller? You know, the ones that show us.
Yes.
Yes.
In the game.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Go
is,
to
yeah.
the cog at the top right.
Yeah.
It is personalization and display, I think. No, it
Yeah.
isn't. No, it isn't.
No?
It's a
Yeah.
lie.
He's a lie.
Oh, where the hell's it gone?
I don't remember. I was looking for. Well, I don't have the avatars anymore. I just have the names because it.
I know,
They're
but where do
taking up a
you
quarter of my
turn the bit that
screen.
says
Yeah,
just
that's
change
the
it to be
thing.
names? That doesn't appear to be there.
No, I think it was for the Halloween one or something. I was looking for that. I don't remember.
Right, it's not that one. Graphics.
Well, you can change my name to my character name like everyone else.
Yes, you can.
Ah, so you got audio and video. Then you go to video display, and below that it says player video avatar size. There you go. Names only.
Ah, nice. Well, small works. But names only is probably better.
Yeah,
That's much better. Thank
I
you.
don't think you need the icons unless you're like doing
No,
camera shit on Roll20.
no. It
But
was
why-
fine until there was more of us, but with all of us, it was taking up half the screen.
Yeah, and you're probably zoomed out quite a lot to see everything as well, and then you have these big fucking icons just going, "There I am! There I am!"
That and I'm on a laptop, so my screen's quite small too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't use the laptop for D&Ds.
Small.
It's not too bad if I'm doing like setting stuff up and I can't be asked to go to the PC
Yeah.
or turn it all on and stuff. But it is So I can do it for that, but when you're actually trying to play it nice, so you just need to see too much, especially when you DMing and that. So descending. Actually, so anyway, so with that worm, this one, this is the one that fumbled his knife. These are kind of groggy and not quite. Oh shit! Here you are. No.
Which one thingied his knife?
Hang on a minute. Why aren't you right? Have you clicked on right? You need to click on Anya in roll. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong layer as well. You need to click on Anya
Yeah.
in roll 20, and then go on to D&D Beyond, and then roll it in there.
Is it initiative?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice roll. You're definitely not last.
Yeah. Right. So sorry, I was on the wrong layer. So all the ones that are around the outside of the room, yeah, these ones.
Mm-hmm.
All the ones that were like doing a little sleepy sleep. This is the one that fumbled its knife, and this is the big one that got up and like turned towards you. Big chunky lad he is. Got a spear in that.
A big chunky kobold.
Yep.
Is he stonk?
He's a chunk. But this is like, so he goes to move towards you. So I would say for this, before we actually get into the turn order, there's like a moment of reactions between the two of you. So he kind of goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like moves towards you. What would you like to do? Obviously, shoot him in the face, but
Well, in which case, I wasn't actually going to attack him.
well, no, but he just said that like he wants all your shinies, and now he's going to come and take them.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently.
Well, as I said, I wasn't actually showing any weapons. As it's just that, I'll just put my hand behind my back, get my small crossbow, aim it at his face.
God, that's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Damage. Smack.
That's a lot of damage. Just 2 seconds. Because it's going to try and roll advantage and everything, so I might as well sort the fucking rolls out.
See, that's the worst thing though. When you make, when you have sheets on roll 20 and you have to
yeah.
whisper and not auto roll this. And
But I don't know why it's not automatically set up. Why do the people that create them not automatically set them up? Because you don't want it out into the open what everything's happening. Because sometimes or that might not matter, but you're never gonna. It's never gonna like you want a query advantage. It's never just automatically advantage, is it?
No.
For example, so it's like why is that not? Why are you not?
Well,
just
it is for me.
Well, yeah, but that's edge case scenarios, isn't it? It's not all like every time.
Although I didn't roll at advantage.
Would you have had it? Oh yeah, because it's 1-on-1, isn't it?
Mm.
And or you've got a friend nearby, so it's not. So it's an advantage. Yeah, sorry, I'm just going to sort these out because it's going to fucking save time in the long run. Alright, that should be okay now then. Right, so you shot me in the face. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. You shot me in the shoulder, and he's like, and doesn't like it. Still standing though. I mean, anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to step there, and then I am going to hide.
No, okay. Right. Okay then, Borgen. What would you like to do? Now, I would like to point out that there's a river that gets very, very deep, very, very quickly. Or water that's running. Oh no, that's the wrong shape. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Running sort of like that. It gets very deep, very quickly. It's also a lot wider than that. So, however, what would you like to do, Borgen?
There's no gap for me to walk past it, basically.
You can get three people.
You're not in combat, so you can squeeze through that space. It's only when you're in combat that
Pardon
somebody
me?
like yeah.
Thank you. Nope, wrong character.
How's it? What's?
Yep.
Hell!
Right, that's 1, 2,
Also, do you not have
3,
like
4.
slippers that mean you can
No,
run
he
along
hasn't
the
got
walls?
them
Oh,
anymore.
he hasn't got them anymore.
Shin's got them.
That'd have been a good place to have them, wouldn't it?
Even though Borgen still has them in his bag.
Oh,
Is he?
Yes. Because he never deleted anything like Doc said.
Yeah.
oh, mind
And
actually.
then.
Does anybody else even know what's happening?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, you did. You called us up, didn't you? Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
And then I get my bow ready. And that's me done.
You could dash if you want.
If I dash, I'm not gonna get. No, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. So
Remember,
you would
at the
actually, you'd
moment,
actually.
you've got 35 movement.
7.
Well, you don't
And
have
you
to.
get
I
another
mean,
one. Because
just
the
keep
first
going.
one was
Bye.
Just another one. Go on. Another one.
7 times 5.
Huh?
It's 35.
Yeah, but you've dashing, so you've had 7 the first time and 7 the
That's
second
17.
time. But you did 6 the first time.
Right.
Go on,
Anyway,
do
by the
another
time
one.
you got into about this area, yeah, you could actually see this one and this one.
Aha. Right, I am going to put Hunter's Mark on this one.
Okay. However, that is
remember-
obviously all you can do because you've used your action to
Yeah.
dash. Okay. Ember. What would you like to do?
There's a dash too, don't that?
You don't have to do anything.
No. Let's see. 20, 30. Yeah, I'll get around here. I think. Well, since I dash, that's a bonus action. No, that's an action, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't
No.
do anything else, can I?
Uh-huh. Is that it? You done?
Yep.
Got no bonus actions? Okie dokie. Right, that's... No. Anya, what would you like to do?
If I turn into something that can fly, can people get on me? Or do they have to wait their turn?
Well, the only thing I'd say is that the height in this tunnel is only about 10 foot high.
Okay.
So you've not got a lot of... You got plenty of width to spread your wings.
Mhm.
But you won't have a lot of height.
I don't need to go very high. It's just because it's got a hell of a lot of movement,
Right.
and I can
Well,
get the whole. I can get the whole
you-
team into the area.
What would you turn into?
I don't know how the hell you pronounce it. Nettie knows this one. Quillacticus, whatever the hell it is.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatlus.
one.
How Quetzalcoatlus? How big is that?
That's the flying
It-
snake thing, isn't it?
It's
It just says huge beast. Doesn't give a size.
yeah, I think you'd be too big. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't think you'd fit in this space. Quetz.
Okay.
Come on, you just show me it. Quetzalcoatlus is. So it's a wingspan that exceeds 30 feet for a start.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, standing up, you're not going to be able to. It wouldn't even be able to stand up in the space. I wouldn't have thought.
Okay.
Without ending up in the water. So sorry.
Okay.
Good idea,
Well,
though. Good idea.
I've only got 25 feet.
You can dash,
Because
though,
of the
so it doubles
12.
it.
I wonder if it's better to turn into an animal. So I can move.
All right. So just so you right, because I've messed that up a bit because I've done the right. You can carry on. I'm just gonna. So, just so that we know, this is actually like this, sort of.
Okay.
It's not actually. It's not.
Oh, okay.
That was just to show that it like dips in a bit there, kind of thing. Just so there's no less confusion. So yeah, you can see to there from there to there sort of thing. That's actually all open. But anyway.
So do I start my 25 foot from this far back?
It's your first step is your first 5 feet. Yeah. So you move into that square. That's
Jesus.
5 feet.
So it's 50.
Well, generally animals do move quicker than that.
You can get to there though.
What with
And-
that?
Yeah, with dash.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
So I get to there, yeah?
Is there anything you want to do as a bonus action?
No,
Or
none of them.
anything you can do? No. Okay.
No,
Which one's that?
no one needs it.
Oh, right, that one. Finally getting its knife and looking up. Hasn't seen anything else going on outside. This one here. He's going to. Where's it? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so he's picked up his dagger. 2, 3, 4, 6. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably gets to that point and realizes that there's more people outside. And the dagger that he's just fumbled is actually going to throw. Okay, so that's not going to help it. So he's actually going to throw his dagger at. Well, actually, he'd be getting there just around about the same. Probably Anya, actually. Yeah, that's an 18 to hit. Does that hit you? What's your AC?
14.
Is your armor equipped?
Right, okay,
Is your
so-
shield equipped?
Oh shit, I don't know, that's quite low,
It
isn't it?
probably is if it's 14. To be fair, that sounds about right for a druid.
Yeah.
Yeah, my armor's on.
Okay, so that hits you for 3 piercing damage.
Nice.
It basically just gets through your armor, just a little bit.
Do I have to take my damage off? I don't have to do that.
So on the where it says hit points, current and max, to the left of that you got heal, a box, and then damage. So you just put 3 in the box in the middle and hit on damage.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
And to heal,
Just do the same.
you do well. You
you
do
press
similar. But you do heal instead.
Forax gonna go. Quick, sister, worm's in trouble. What? I can't remember what my fucking movement is. 40. Jesus. Okay. So that'd be 1. Oh, he's gonna have to dash. No, he's got no room to jump. Yeah, he's probably gonna stick himself in the doorway. Actually. Yeah. Wait. Oh fuck it. That's a doorway. He's not doing anything this round. Shin, what would you like to do?
I'd like to
will-
take this
obviously
moment
Borak
to remind
rages
everyone
as he
that
runs.
these are kobolds.
I know.
Yes. No one else knows what the threat is yet.
No, I'm just reminding everyone that yes, I know they look like kobolds. They are kobolds. So.
Yes, they really are kobolds.
What do you mean not throw our most powerful spells?
Look, sometimes people just like to make you use up all your shit before they throw something big at you. I'm just saying. Not me, obviously. I'd never do that. Right. Is that you done, Shin? Any bonus actions?
Finn will prick his hand on the sword to activate a crimson right.
Here we
I'll
go.
go for fire.
You use,
okay.
use every single ability.
No, crimson fight. No, crimson right's fine.
I think it just costs him a little bit of health or something, doesn't it? You got to roll your thingy, haven't you?
How come Shin's only got 75 health? What's all that about?
Oh.
Mission 75 health based health.
Low con, maybe?
Hello?
That's how much he takes, so he's fine. He just takes 1 damage. That's actually that's a good low roll. Not those. Oh, hang on. Oh,
Can
for
you not
fuck!
roll
I
all
didn't.
the other ones.
No,
Surprise round!
no. I'm just gonna do. They are kobolds. I'm just gonna use them on the same turn as the other one in the next round. It's fine. Worm. I think it's you next. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yes. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hold my action for something that coming through the door.
Okie dokie. Sharok, what would you like to do?
I will move. I can move 45, but I still need to dash, I think. So I'll get behind Shin. Can I see this one from here?
You probably could have from about there, so you could have seen it on the way here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me just. This one. Yeah, it's nicely. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah, that's 30 feet. So I'm. No, never mind, because that's. No, I'm not gonna activate that. Never mind.
Excuse you. You done?
I was thinking about the girdle, but you know, that's
The girdle butt.
The girdle button.
the girdle. No, that's
Okie dokie. You done?
Yeah.
Okie dokes. This big chunky lad at the back. Oh no. This big chunky lad at the back up here, he's going to get up and he's going to move towards you and go, "Hey, what's going on?" Hey. He's going to get to about there. Mr. Sir Gregory, sir, what would you like to do? Wait,
Oh, there's two chunky boys.
that's that one. Hang on a minute. No. Oh, I removed the wrong one. That was actually his turn. But then it's his turn next, so he was going to move after anyway. Well, he moves after Sir Gregory. So it's actually this one. Right.
That's it.
Right. So he's going to come up here and he's going to be like, "Oh shit!" And he's still going to try and stab Vorak. He's like, "There's loads of them. There's more." And he is going to try and stab Vorak. What the fuck is that roll? Just
I don't know.
No, because he's done it right, and we can't see it. So
yeah, but it's
a
it's
natural
I'm gonna be
20. What? It's a crit.
no,
on
actually,
Vorak.
genuinely, it was actually a crit, but it's rolled it like it hasn't rolled. It instead of rolling the damage, it's telling me how to roll the damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so it actually was a crit, genuinely. Oh, actually, yeah. And it is actually going to. So it hits Vorak, who is raging. So
No, he isn't. Because you never said he was raging.
I did. I said, and goes into a rage, obviously. I did. But so, well, fuck it then. All right, then he's not raging. Fuck it. He takes 18 damage. No.
no, that's
not how you do that.
106 damage. You don't want to do that.
No, it's because I'm doing it on here rather than on the thingy. Because it's easier for me than having to switch back all the time. Anyway, and it's going to try and grab hold of Vorak.
Can he though? Isn't he like?
It's really short because they're kobolds, so they're like 3 foot tall. They're like it's like Worm's height, but really stocky kobold, really chunky boy. So he's got this. So he's going to try and grab one of Vorak's legs or something. I guess I don't know. It's a DC 14 strength save.
Before that happens, though, can I?
Yes, you
shoot
can.
it?
Actually, as that's happening, Vorak kind of kicks it off, knocks it backwards. You take your shot, yeah, and that's all of that, right?
27, yeah, and then I shoot it again.
Oh no!
Fuck a dude.
It's only the 13. It's only the 13.
It's only
though,
the
right?
it's only not the crit.
However, However, because Vorak's like, fucking get off, you little shit. Right? So fuck you. It just shakes it off his leg. It kind of staggers backwards a little bit.
It's
And
like
Worms
this
goes,
little dog to try to, you know, hump your leg. And you're like,
basically, yeah. It's like, ah! And Worms just like, here, I'll help. And it just staggers back there. So it staggers away from Vorak, like kind of shooing it off his leg. And then just gets shot twice in the chest, like, and this is like, ah! Oh shit! And collapses to the floor. Yeah. So Gregory, what would you like to do? Oh, you've moved to there. Okay. Can you do anything else from there, or?
I'm not going to.
Okay. So then that one moves to there after Sir Gregory's. Borgin, it's back to you. What would you like to do?
Oh, no.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Liam.
I'm sensing a thing here.
You think?
He's not snoring, but...
Leo!
He didn't say he was going AFK.
Fuck's sake.
I thought I was talking about the mic. Okay, so I can still see this one, correct?
Probably not.
If you step forward, you can.
Yeah, if you step into like that space, you could probably, or there, if you wanted to, you could probably take a shot at that one.
I'll stand here, but we're a little bit disadvantaged because like Vorak's in front of me.
No, it's fine. If we start doing all that, it's going to get really fucking annoying.
One thing you've got to remember, you've got sharpshooter, so you ignore cover unless they've got full cover, as in stood behind something completely. So if there's any point where there's like hides behind a tree and something, if they've got a bit sticking out, then you can still hit them, and you don't have disadvantage. That's just something that you need to remember on your character.
So yeah, basically, as long as you can see some part of them, you can hit them.
Yeah.
Potentially. Jesus Christ. Okay. Look,
Well,
mate, it's a
you
combo. You could have rolled better.
Shoot at them. That's what you
Yes.
can do.
Sorry. Yeah. You can shoot at them knowing where they are.
I got a bit nervous.
They're kobolds!
That's better. Well done. As you shoot that
And
one
then
straight
it's
through the head.
1d6.
You don't really need to kobold. That one is just a normal little kobold.
Oh, cute. Oh, fine. Okay.
There's just unnecessary extra damage to its poor little face.
Gotta make it
Just
prettier
launch-
somehow.
In fact, actually, it's so small and weak and feeble that it hits it in its head and it just rockets it back 10 feet. It lands.
Oh my god!
And that one is dead as well. That one's dead as well. Like, actually fucking dead. Ember! Oh, Borgin, have you got anything else? You want to do any bonus actions? You can move your hunter's mark. Don't
Yes,
forget.
I will move my hunter's mark to...
This
Which
is
one?
another chunky kobold. Just so you know, this is another chunky one. That definitely took Worm at least 2 hits to take down.
I'm gonna go for... Wait, so which ones can I see, would you say? Can I see this one?
That one.
You can see that one.
Yeah, I'll go on to that one then.
That one.
I said that one!
Why are you clicking?
Why
Why are
did
you
you
clicking
keep
there?
clicking to the
It's
side?
there! It's there! What the fuck?
There!
Why is this doing that?
I don't
He's
know.
doing,
Yeah.
he's doing that shit on purpose now, isn't he? He's doing it on purpose.
No, okay, no, now it's moved there. No, on my screen it was here. Above that
No,
one.
you keep pinging it there, and it's like, what? There's nothing there.
No, my screen, literally on my screen, it was above that red token, for me. I wish I took a screenshot at the time to show it.
Okay, anyway, Ember, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna say my spell slots and do a firebolt.
Okay. I'm getting. Well, that one's probably the only one that you can really see. Chonky boy.
Good.
You mean that one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can actually try and hit them. Is generally a good idea.
Would have been so good if
And any bonus actions that you'd like to waste?
No.
No. Okay. With that, you
They're
use.
just a cantrip. It's fine.
With that, hang on a minute. I need to switch layers. You see, coming through the doorway with a some kind of skull helmet on its head. You'll see him in a minute. Hang on. Another kobold who's not quite as chunky as the chunky lads, but it looks like he was maybe a bit better fed than the other little scrawny ones that are running around. And he shouts across the cave, "What's going on in here?" But that's about all he manages to do as he steps to there. Yeah.
Nobody can. There's only Ember and me can see him.
Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong fucking layer, aren't I? What, you mean this one up here?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So everyone can see.
Oh, yes, sorry.
This
I see what
one
you mean,
and this
yeah.
one, but me and Ember, when we look through, can see these three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll have heard. Well, most of you would have probably heard that. They're not exactly. It's a cave with.
Oh no! You
running
just
around.
said there's a fire there, isn't there? So no, forget
Oh yeah,
that.
sorry. The room is kind of dimly, sort of. It's lit well enough to be able to see in, because there's fires in the room. But there's a big campfire in the middle, basically, and there's a little torch just here on the wall, so you can all see.
Oh, nice of
That
them.
is, yeah, nice of them to do that for us. 2 seconds. That is him done. Okay, so Anya, what would you like to do?
So if I move between Worm and Vorak, I'm not going to get in anyone's way.
No.
No.
Okay, so
And
I'm
scuttled
going to...
through like a scuttly little
Yeah,
scuttly
you're,
thing.
you're
Oh,
small,
right,
though,
just-
so.
Hang on, sorry, because this is I've done it. I've now because we killed one kobold. It's taken it out of the turn order. Oh no, it hasn't. It's still there. Right, no, okay. Right, they'll all move. All the kobolds are going to go on that 19. Okay, got it.
Okay.
It's still there. Go on then.
Okay.
Sorry, carry on.
My next question, if I do a form whip and manage to pull it to me, do you and Worm get an attack on it? If I succeed and pull it?
What, like
Like, because it
Like
goes
a-
past you. Like in Baldur's Gate, if something
No.
goes past you, you get a hit.
no?
Yeah, I
That
see
has
what
to
you're
be.
saying.
It has to be them choosing to walk past you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a weird because otherwise,
Question.
well, yeah, no, it would have to be.
It's not moving past you. Well, it would be if it was moving through the space that you're in. But all you're going to be able to do is pull it into our space. You can't pull it beyond us.
Yeah, so it's moving into our space, not out. So the what's it called? The attack of opportunities when they move out of your is as they're moving out
okay.
of your range.
But would it work the opposite way, though? If she was away from the group and pulled, a mob away from the group, would it work then? That's
Well,
a curious one.
So here's my thinking of that. If you can do that to them, they can do that to you.
Never
So
mind.
that's so. If you'd like to
say
rule it that way,
nothing.
that's fine. But then that's the rule for everybody.
I would say that isn't a problem because it's being pulled away from you, and as it's being pulled, then you can do something with it. But it's just never happened before, so
No.
I would say yes, you can. If it's moved away from your immediate vicinity, then you have an attack of opportunity on it.
I think it's a bit different if, like, for example, if I knocked something back.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes. So if you use your shield back
because it's and I,
bash something and knock it away from me, then Worm cannot have his attack.
yeah,
Because that'd be you're in the way, if that makes sense.
like because you've actually stepped forward and smashed
Yeah,
it out
but
of the way.
if somebody was pulling him away from Worm from behind,
Yes.
then it's then it can't attack and Worm can just stab it in the stomach, sort of thing. So you'd have to rule it in
yeah.
each
I
circumstance.
think you'd have to look at the moment, yeah, and just work it out.
Mhm.
Because that could also lead to some cool shit. So
Yeah.
Well, you know, the rule of cool always wins.
My
Um,
next question,
Unless
are they all
it involves
melee?
Rorak getting killed by something like a crocodile.
Well, so from what you can see, which is this one's moving towards with a. Actually, this one hasn't got anything in its hand. It's just got up and fucking started moving this way. This one's got a dagger, and it also looks like it's got like a little sling or something on its belt. From your angle, you can probably only see that and that, because these would obviously be around that corner a little bit. So they seem to be equipped with the same stuff. They seem to have like a dagger and like a slingshot of some sort on their belt, possibly. Although you haven't got a lot of time to see that, because you know. And I'd say the one at the back, this one. Just 2 seconds. He seems to have a sword, and actually, he seems to have a bow as well, slung over his back. But that's all you can. Oh, and a shield.
How many asses is...
Right, yeah. So that one at the back, from what you can see, this one is obviously a lot better equipped as well. He seems to have some kind of bow strapped over his back, and he's got a short sword at the minute on his hip and a shield on his back as well. Or he's just pulled out. He kind of just pulled his sword and shield out. Was there? After asking what's going on.
Okay.
But obviously, the point is you got to take all this in like less than the 6 seconds it takes you to actually take it out to do something.
Helping you don't know your spells well enough yet. Okay.
Nobody ever knows their spells well enough. Don't worry about it.
No, trust
So
me.
no one expects you to like revised and all your spells before every session, so you know exactly what you've got and what you're going to do.
That's why if you're a mage, you just cast magic missile
Yeah, every time.
until you can't cast it anymore, and then
you can throw a fireball in there.
then you stand back and let everyone else deal with stuff.
Use invisibility. Step out the room.
So the guy at the back has got. Can I see him? I can, can't I? Just about.
So you can see this one.
Yeah.
I'd say this
and
one.
He's got metal stuff. Yeah.
Bones.
He's got a shield and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but made of bone and stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna call lightning on him.
But the one in the back. That one?
What's your range on that?
120 feet.
20.
120.
Hang on a minute, I can't do maths. 10, 20.
That's wide, I know.
Yeah, okay. Fuck it, I'm not calculating all of it. Yeah, I think you can do that. I reckon it will reach. Okay.
Save.
Cylinder.
Yeah, it's a sort of vertical, like 60-foot radius.
Yes.
60-foot
Like
diameter.
This is the one that's 5 foot wide, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry, 5 foot wide. Yeah, so it's exactly
5
on his.
feet wide, 10 foot tall.
Okay, so if we
With a
do.
60-foot radius.
Hang on a minute. Where's the Oh, I don't want that. What's the Oh, the measuring.
To link the spell.
No. It's fine. I just want to see whether it's going to hit this other one in between you as well. Because it's a line that goes straight from you to that point.
I thought it was different. That's lightning bolt, isn't it? Call lightning. It just fires from the ceiling down.
Yeah, like moon.
Oh.
So it's a 60-foot
Yeah,
cylinder, but within that 60-foot cylinder, it hits somebody in a 5-foot boom. So it'll hit multiple things inside it.
Right. So if I do a circle.
So it'll probably get him.
Right. So it comes down like a beam of lightning rather than across the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Onto this one here. So it'll probably hit that one, I think, as well. And actually, not that you know about it yet. There might be one or two others in the other room that it might have an effect on. Okay. What's right? Actually, yeah. Just link the spell because I need to. Because I don't know. Do they take? I'm guessing they take half damage on the save, but Alright.
Yeah, because it's dex, so they can jump out of the bit.
right. So he's
But it stays so for 10 minutes.
And it can move, I think, as well.
Oh, that's cool.
7 feet tall. Right.
Read it
Yeah.
carefully. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. For example, if you are in a room that can't accommodate the cloud.
Oh.
I'll tell
So
you
you
what.
can cast it underground, but it's got to be
It's got to have enough room.
in an open space.
So there'd definitely be places in the dark you would be able to use it because there's literally areas that are just huge, wide open fucking areas that just look like you can't even. There's actual clouds and biomes, all that shit going on. So
For fuck's sake, cord.
fuck. Trying to think if there's a way.
As long as there was 60 feet space, it should be alright, shouldn't it?
No,
Yeah, but you've
it's-
got to have the height, so it's going to be 10 feet tall as well, and then fit a cloud into a 60 foot by 10 foot area. Well, the ceilings are about 20 feet in the middle of the cave, but you see, these are just like kind of natural caves.
If it was me, I'd just run to there because you've only moved 10 feet. I'd move to there and then change it to a bear or something.
Instead of my core lightning.
Yeah,
Uh,
there are kobolds at the end of the day, and you can be a cave bear and just you know what I mean.
yeah, I'm trying to work out a way that you'd be able to fit that in here, and it just doesn't.
Okay, I just assumed it would fit.
Like, I say, even with the 20-foot high ceiling, you're going to struggle to. And that's only like because it's a natural cave as well, so obviously it's like rounded and lower towards the edges and stuff like that. And that if you're trying to put a sentry on him, he's in a door. He's like in a little, like dug through tunnel thing from another room or something. That's really annoying because that was going to be really cool as well. But actually, there is nowhere to put it.
Okay,
Sorry.
in
Twice
that
said no.
case, I know.
Gonna do it again,
In
damn
that case, I'm gonna turn into a saber tiger.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't know if you got a lot of room for that, but you can do it as you leap forward.
I've got a pounce.
Yeah.
So if I can move 20 feet forward, I can do a pounce. So should I roll on that and aim for that big boy?
You shouldn't. You don't need to. You just right.
I don't need to roll pounce. It does damage.
No, it just does it.
Yeah, you can't
Right, hang
you
on a minute.
can't pounce.
Right. So you have to run 20 feet forward as the tiger.
Okay.
And then hit them with a claw attack, and then they make the saving throw to see whether they're not prone or not.
Okay.
And then you can make a bonus attack. What?
I can't move the tiger.
No, you won't be able to. Just give me 2 seconds on that. Actually, what I might be able to do.
Can you just right click and control?
What?
Other options if you right click the tiger token, controlled by players.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't know whether I can do that because it's
Oh, okay.
controlled by. Well, were you not giving me the fucking up? Hang on a minute.
Making everything awkward today, aren't they?
Don't worry about it. Well, this is how we work all this shit out, though, because then eventually it won't be a problem. We'll find another problem with something else.
Nelson's class has issues too.
right click doesn't. Oh, there. No, that's. I don't seem to be able to give you permission to move it.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
let's
convenient.
look at moving.
Just move.
Oh,
just move.
hang on. Represents character. So if I make that.
I think if you do that, it might bugger up completely. I was
Yeah.
going to say move Anya and then just put that over the top of it. So the thing is, what you just said then, if you want to use the pounds, you've got to move 20 foot as the tiger.
That's the tiger, yeah.
But it depends
Oh,
where
yeah.
you're doing it from. So are you changing here before you move, and then running through as the tiger and pouncing? Because that's the only way it'll work. If you go in there and see what's going on, then change, then you can't do it because you haven't got enough movement.
Okay, then we don't pounce.
This is where you're moving
Well,
to.
hang on. So, where did you move from?
I was there, yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you moved 10 feet, which is less than half of your movement. Right, so if you stepped forward, that would be roughly just over half your movement, but we could just call it half for the fucking sake of it. But then you could turn into the
tiger, I get further,
But if you
don't
did that as you assembled, as you stepped through into the tiger, let's say, and then ended up in that space, yeah,
I? Mhm.
right, then you'd still have 20 feet of movement as the tiger.
Okay.
So I would say that you could, if you wanted to, you could go from here as Anya, and as you're moving
Okay.
forward, assemble into the tiger, and then
Mhm.
just basically run and fucking leap onto that. I'd allow that. If
Okay.
that's what you wanted to do. If you wanted to leap on that one
Yeah.
specifically. Okay. So yeah, so the rest of you see the little dwarfy Anya run forward and it just assembles yet again into another hulking fucking beast full of muscles and shit.
What the fuck?
Squeezes just in time, squeezes past Warwick and she turns into a huge fucking mountain saber-toothed tiger thingy. And then goes and leaps forward and jumps on that. Doing
Okay.
Oh no, you need to roll right. So you've pounced, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
it will
I
make.
have.
So you need to use your claw attack as you land.
Okay. Claw.
Nice.
Yes, yes. Okay, and then it needs to make its save against being knocked prone, which is a strength save.
DC 14.
Which it rolled a 7 somehow. So it is knocked prone. Okay, and then let me just double check the. Oh, I've just got rid of the fucking. Right, so I think, but then I'm sure it says on pounce that you then get a bonus that you can use a bonus action to attack it again, right?
If the tiger moves 20 feet for the creature then hit with a claw attack on the same turn, that was target DC 14 straight save and probably not prone. I can make a bite as a bonus action.
Oh, right, so now you can try and bite it as a bonus action, yeah.
You get advantage on that, don't you? Because he's down.
Yes, yeah, sorry, that's also
Don't
because
need
he's
it.
prone.
Don't
You,
need it.
well, you might get a crit. Just
true.
roll it again, roll it again. Just
That's a good.
What, roll the bite.
yeah, just roll the bite again, just see if you can get a crit on it. Sorry, you've hit him. Don't worry about it. But you know, it's always worth trying for a crit. Yeah, okay, so you just see it jump in, pounce on this fucking swole kobold, apparently. Knock it to the ground, pin it to the ground, I'm guessing, with its paw, and then chomp into it. And it comes on the floor. And he's looking, fuck, there's blood everywhere. It's gross.
Right, just move Anya onto the tiger.
No. I'm going to put her over here, look.
Or into the rock. So
Yeah.
she's just
She's a dwarf, she can do that. Everybody knows dwarves can do that. Come on.
Yep.
Be reasonable, Doc. That one's going to come... Oh, no, I'm on the wrong layer. This one's going to scamper into the room, and he'll be like, looks like there's a fight! It's going to see the big old saber-tooth tiger and be like, "Fuck! What are we doing?" And it will, whilst it's trying to find out what it's meant to be doing.
What is that?
Why
It's
is
a
it
little tiny.
smaller?
So it's a little tiny. It's the smallest kobold you've ever seen. It's a tiny little scrawny, pale-skinned kobold that's carrying like a kind of. It's carrying a staff of some sort, but it looks like just a stick, like maybe like the roots of an old desiccated tree or something. And it will. Actually, it's going to cast magic missiles on you. Well, on your tiger, which will be.
No, I can't.
I don't know if I can cast that.
Too far away.
Oh, is it really going to make me? I fucking hate magic missile.
Why doesn't it just throw all of them at
It literally the whole thing says. I think because you can roll it on different ones,
Yeah,
but then just roll 4 individual dice for me
Mhm.
or something. I don't know. So you see the 3. Oh yes, only 3. That's lucky. 3 darts of glowing purplish arcane energy streak towards on your tiger, doing 3, 5, 5. So 13 fucking blasting damage in the face, I guess. But probably don't even notice it as a saber tooth. So what's that? I'll mark it on here as well so that we can see it. I can see it. Does anybody else see the tiger's health?
No.
Probably not. Helen and I can track it, so that's fine. I will sort out some fucking animal tokens for you that you can control. I just need to. Yeah. Anyway, not this week. not right now. It's going to do that, and then it's going to scamper around here a little bit as well, and just kind of sit there. With that, the rest of them are going to kind of wake themselves up, and then we're going to be like, oh, This one here is going to. Actually, as you leapt into the room and assembled into a saber-tooth, I would like you to make an intimidation check
Ooh.
with advantage.
How do I do that?
It's
I just
it's under all your skill thingies. Yeah, there should be intimidation in there somewhere,
Mhm.
and he should ask you like whether to roll normal or something, and then you can choose advantage.
I just get the B. There's no advantage thing there.
It's
Right,
after
when
you
you-
clicked it.
Yeah, after you click it,
Mm.
so it should say public roll. Yeah, after you click it, so you click roll, public roll. Then it should say select mode. Then you got normal, and if you click on that, it should open up, and you should be able to choose advantage.
Doesn't say anything like that.
Right. So hang on. Right.
If I open the page, it just says intimidation.
No. You don't need to. No. Right. So if you know where it says intimidation.
Yeah.
Right, if you go over the number, the number next to it, like mine's a +3. I don't know what yours is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right,
Yeah.
it brings up the dice, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so click on the dice. Oh,
Okay.
so that didn't ask you. Oh, hang on, that's going to be a roll
No.
20. That's going to be a roll beyond 20 setting, isn't it?
Maybe everybody just
oh,
rolled intimidation.
Right. So if you open the, do you know the roll 20 settings thing at the top, or the beyond 20, your beyond 20 settings, yeah. Right. See where it says whisper rolls.
I've done it's reloading the page for some reason.
Boo!
Right, where the hell was the settings thing?
Right, up at the top next to your character.
20.
Yeah, on beyond 20. If you click on that, open it up. The first 2 things should be whisper rolls and type of roll. Yeah? And then if you click on the little arrow thing at the side, you want to put on ask every time on both of them. And then every time you click on anything to roll it, it should ask you whether you want to whether you want to just put it out into normal chat or whisper it. So you might want to whisper it to me. Yeah. And then also it should ask you whether you want to roll it at like normal, advantage, disadvantage, all that stuff.
Am I done or something? On roll 20.
Right, no, right. So on your sheet
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, yes.
Okay.
Right, so if you go onto the Beyond 20 settings at the top, yeah, do you know where you changed all your settings earlier to make it work on roll 20?
Yeah, got it.
Right, so if you click on that, open it up. The first two things should be whisper rolls and type of
Okay.
roll. And you want to set them to ask every time.
Okay.
Okay, and then it will ask you first of all whether you want to roll normal, so into chat. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you now click on intimidation again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it asking you what type of roll? Oh no, it should be asking whether you want to whisper it or not.
Public
right?
or whisper.
Right, so it's almost always public unless you're specifically wanting to tell me something, or it's something that we're doing behind the scenes. Okay.
Okay.
Right, so if you click OK on that or whatever, or roll, then it should ask you if you want to roll normal.
Okay, I see it now.
And if you click on that, you should open it up to do advantage. Okay, that was really shit. Intimidation. However, they are kobolds, so. We'll do that. Because there is a bunch. Okay, yeah, no, they're not. They weren't that intimidated, but they are scared. But they weren't intimidated enough to leave the room.
Kobolds
so
scared by default nature.
so generally just like ah. So this one is going to not want to get close to you because fuck that shit. I mean, Barry over there can die, right? But he don't want to die, so he's gonna take out his sling and try and hit you with that. Let's fucking see if this rolls normally like a normal thing. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh.
So it does 6
bludgeoning.
It's actually 8 because I can't fucking read numbers either. Apparently, it does 8 bludgeoning damage to Saber Tiger Anya Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's also going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because fuck that shit.
I'm this first one health. Yeah.
This one here is also going to use his sling against you. Doing that's 22 to hit, so that's doing 3 damage to you.
Okay.
And he's going to move up here somewhere. They're all just going to look because you're the biggest and only target that most of them can actually see at the moment. So this one's also going to use its sling against you, doing no damage because that was a 13 to hit. So he's going to go try and hide up here, and this last one here is also going to. Oh,
he tried.
Yeah. Oh, you can see all theirs, so you know that was a crit.
Yep.
And a fail at the bottom. Okay, I didn't check. Why didn't? It doesn't matter. I just didn't change that setting, so it doesn't matter.
But does he hit himself with that bad roll?
No, he does it whilst trying to run away, and it just ricochets. It actually hits the ceiling and bounces down and almost hits him on the head in the same spot that he was in. He's going to move up to here or some shit. I don't know. With that, Vorak is going to, obviously, pick up this kobold and hit all the others with it now. He's going to kick it out of the way as he steps in, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to lose his rage if he doesn't do something.
Hit something.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just.
Do you have shit to throw?
Yeah.
I
do.
Step forward and stamp on that
Well,
one.
I'm just gonna kind of whack this one as a walk by, I guess. At super advantage, obviously. I think I might have hit it. It's also. It's really. Yeah. Jojo, actually, I'm just going to whack it as I walk past and go and step up to... hang on, what was one? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to stand about there and hold... I'll just wait for the rest of them to come at me. I'm going to roar at them. Actually,
What are you gonna...
I'm going to try and intimidate them. Obviously, I get advantage anyway, because, you know, there's also a saber-tooth in the room. Hang on a minute then. Let's just see what their see what their response is.
I've just remembered. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to roll it. But see what your intimidation is +3.
You remember what I said the other day? Sir Gregory and Ember is the most intimidating people in the group for some fucking reason.
Well, because one of you is a horny devil, and the other one's a fucking paladin. Even though he's got no fucking body, he's a paladin, and they're fucking scary as shit. Everybody knows that.
Fucking charisma,
or maybe it's just the fact that he's a walking suit of armor with glowy eyes and stuff. And a glowy sword. Alright, fuck off. You're not in here. It's not your turn. Just shut up. Rory's just going to step forward. He's going to run. He's going to run to there, smash that one over the head as he runs, and then
Well, then what it is, you do all that. It's actually it's because Sir Gregory stood behind you.
yeah, every time. It's like when Worm manages to pass an intimidation check. It's because the twins are still behind him. I didn't do the damage on that, so he took what many? 19. Okay. Yeah, that is not a happy little kobold. With that, these two... No, this one is going to step into about here. And this one, I believe, if I can get it to fucking show, I believe...
What the fuck is that? No?
No, it's also a kobold, but he's a little bit more heavily armored and also carrying a shield with a spear. Yeah, that's spear and shield. That one. However, that's its turn. It hasn't got anything else. Sorry, I've got indigestion because we've had nothing but fucking either spicy or acidic food all fucking week, and I'm paying the price. Shin, what would you like to do?
Oh. No. After seeing that tiger, he's like, well then. Let's see what's in here then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
And snarl on this wolf.
9?
Yeah,
45?
Oh yeah, no, he actually does have a lot of movement.
Is it 45 though? I thought it was 40.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it is 45. It's something stupid like that. It really does have a fucking huge amount of walking.
45.
Yeah, but you've got like yours is magically enhanced. His is just because he can turn into a fucking werewolf.
Wait, he can be a werewolf?
No one's noticed yet. All those times he's wolfed out, everyone's just like, all right. Everyone's amazed when Anya does it. When Shin does it, they're just all right, calm down.
Yeah, because last time he did it, we put
Yeah.
on him.
Last time he did it, we nearly killed him.
Does Anya know this?
No, Anya's not seen him turn into a werewolf, and I don't know whether it was...
Actually,
She might be able to sense it though, mightn't she? Because she can turn into animals.
Does he
It may have got bought up. I mean, you've been together for a little while, I suppose,
Yeah,
but
but he's not such.
I don't know. Actually, that's up to you, whether Anya knows yet or not.
actually, you know what?
He's Shin anyway. He smells funny, so I mean, I don't know whether you'd be able to tell whether that was because he was a werewolf or just because he's Shin. See, that's what we need to do, but we need to do it with animal tokens. That is what we actually do need to do. We need to try and figure out how to. First of all, I can't remember how to do that, even though we've obviously done it at some point.
I know how to do it. I can teach.
But I don't know. The only thing, and it's not that important, but it would be really cool if we could have it changed to the right size.
You should be able to though with the switch token.
Yeah, I think there is. I think you can set each token to the right size. It's a process. I just need to sit down and do it. That's all. I will do. Right. So Shin runs in as a werewolf, which is probably why you growled at him as he ran past. Because you're like, "What the fuck is there a
Everyone's
wolf on?"
like, oh yeah, I forgot he could do that.
Dogs!
I'm
Give
gonna
him another snow.
I'm gonna growl and go fresh meat to try and intimidate him even
I
more.
wouldn't want to eat cold.
Why
meat.
try to intimidate kobolds? They're kobolds, for God's sake.
Because it's funny when they squeal
Exactly.
and run off.
We
Well,
gotta take over the cult, and they're all gonna worship me. So don't kill them all off.
Well, you need to say something before we actually kill them all.
It's not my go yet, is it?
No.
Do I roll intimidation? See what they do.
Yeah, you can do.
Shit, where is it? There it is. Oh,
Absolutely rings fucking true. So anyway, Shin's finished his go. Another one of these is going to walk through. Hang on a minute. What the fuck am I doing? He's going to put himself there. Nope. That layer. Yep. It's Shin. Liam comes. Liam has the funniest shit in sessions because he just fails. It's funny.
You know when we say the dice give it and the dice takes? And sometimes it just adds up very perfectly to roll.
Yeah.
well, like when it's in the grappling hook behind us instead of going forwards.
Liam.
Yes.
See that?
What?
At the top. See that thing there?
Yes.
Right. Just gonna say this once. That one. That one. That one. That one. And that one are all within 10 feet of that one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Said it.
working on it.
Right. Go on.
That's
What's
not my
happening?
turn yet.
Wait, that one's not in 10 feet.
Liam, it's within 10 feet. Shut up.
Oh no, it is. Yeah.
You fucking idiot. So anyway, Worm, what'd you like to do?
Worm will step forward and go 5, 10, 15, 20, and jump onto the back of the big tiger.
Yeah!
So you're now standing what? Probably. Well, what are they about 10 foot high at the haunches or some shit?
And once he gets on top of, I can't put him there though because he disappears behind it.
Oh yeah, because it was put on after. Right, yeah, that's fine.
I'll just leave him there. And then when he gets to the top, he just reaches down and shoots at the
the one on the ground.
one on
You
the
know that you're
floor.
at disadvantage though because it's prone.
I'm at a,
No.
Oh, but then you're at advantage. So it would just be a normal shot. Hang on. Right, it's prone, so that would automatically, because you're shooting at it, give you disadvantage.
there's a thing
Because
within
it's on the floor.
with a certain distance. I'm next to it.
Oh no, mine aren't you like a crossbow master or some shit?
Yeah.
It's a bit like the sharpshooter. It doesn't. You're not affected by that, are you?
Yeah, but it's only after a certain distance when you lay down. So I'm literally above it, next to it.
Oh fuck it! Yeah, just take it at advantage or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Does he?
How would you like to take that one out particularly?
No, well, we're not even particularly interested. Look at the roll I did. Hold on, 21.
You actually
It says-
rolled. You actually rolled shit on your.
I'm looking and it's like it's a 4, and I'm like, no, it's 11. So it's not rolled the dice properly. That's an 11. It says. I was like, so how the hell have I got a 21 with rolling a 2 and a 4? But anyway,
Oh.
I'm not even interested. I just run through, jump on the back of Anya Tiger, shoot it, and then say, "Giddy up" or something.
Okay.
Question: does that mean that he moves on her turn then?
He will move with her. Yeah.
That is cool.
Okay. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Shara, what would you like to do?
Let's see. First, we're gonna move. So he's dead. 1, 2, 3. That's
And he literally says, "Giddy up."
Yeah.
If tigers
So-
could give dirty looks.
Yeah, but it's Worm though. He's cute. He's just a little baby. You can't be mean to. He's a little kid. I mean, he's lethal and kills everything and stuff, but he's just a little kid. You gotta look after him.
Was this the one with the staff? The one in the back?
This one's got the staff. Yeah,
Oh, the
So-
little screwed
right.
one.
yeah, the little scrawny one that's not even the size of a fucking square. I would say now that Vorak is raging.
Mhm.
Now,
So the ancestors out.
yep, that's why he shouted.
All right.
That's why that was his intimidation, was going into a rage.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah, this one's dead, isn't it?
That was a 19, wasn't it? And then it just went no.
Yes.
At this one here, weirdly, it missed.
No.
You actually somehow, like, I'm guessing because you were trying to circle around the tiger and take the shot at the same time, it kind of hit the wall here. It just
Yeah.
that was it. Yeah, just went, just knocked some rocks on the floor.
And she goes. Fuck. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to take that out of the turn order. And that now, because that's dead. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
There we go. Mr. Sir Gregory, sir.
Oops. Right, he just walks quickly to there, and with his bonus action, lets his sword glow. That's it.
Okay.
Not doing anything else.
Hang on a minute. If I move Worm to the map layer, and then move him back to this layer, would he now be on top? No.
No.
Okay. That's not how that works. I'd literally have to take you off and then bring you back in, wouldn't I?
Yeah, just don't.
Okay. So Sir Gregory floats over there or some shit. I don't know.
Bumps over there.
Morgan, what would you like to do?
One, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see them.
You can probably shoot pretty much
Um,
anything in this rocking room now, yeah. Just to save confusion, I'm going to take these out of the way.
What to use? What to use?
It begins with V
D.
I know this is what
and sounds like Holly.
Vagina.
Molly.
Which means that you pick one of them, and every single creature within 10 feet of one of them, you hit with one shot that you roll each time. And there are 6.
If you drop it there, yeah.
I will use volley on them.
Right.
Good one.
Okay. And now what symbols for volley?
No, you just say you're doing volley. We know that everything within 10 feet of whatever you do one attack on. So you do an attack, an individual attack on each one.
Oh, is that how it works then? You just like shoot
Yeah.
each one individually. So you can shoot this one first, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Hits.
Oh, this is gonna take freaking forever.
Welcome to my world.
How many do I need to do?
You just do another one. You just do another attack.
Just do 6
6. Okay, thank you.
total. So another 5.
Why is it doing multiple? Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
It's going to do an advantage.
Why?
Don't
I'm
know
not
why.
impressing anything.
Does it ask you before you roll yours whether you want to do it at advantage or not?
It wasn't doing it for them once, but now it's doing it.
Yeah, but does it ask you?
Now it is.
Yeah, we'll just say normal.
Well, we'll just take. Well, I got
Well, the second,
1, 2, 3.
the third one was at the disadvantage for some reason. So you've rolled a 25, a 14, a 20, a 21, and then an 11.
Right, so you got one more, haven't you?
Yeah, so one more. And a 22.
Okay. So other than the 11, the others hit, I believe. Hang on, let me
Yep.
just double check. I mean, yeah, you don't fucking know. You know what their AC is. Oh. Well, that's got a higher AC than them, but that you could still hit. So this one you could hit with the 21 or the 22.
Great.
So do you want to do the 21 on that because that's got the higher damage on the one with the skull helmet?
If you know, yeah, 21 that one, yeah. I lost track of which one's which.
So, and then we'll do. Hang on a minute, because these have got shields, but their AC still isn't that right. So the 11 is the only one that's missed. So we've done right. So the 14 wouldn't hit either of these two, but you've already hit this one. Actually, you've hit that one. You've hit that one. So this one we'll do with. We'll do the 15. I can take. Okay. So that leaves us with a 14. The 14 for 9 damage, and the 22 for 5 damage. So you could choose. So these three, yeah, have been hit. Okay. Yeah. You see that, Liam? Right. So out of the other 3 that were inside that circle, so that one, and that one, you can choose which ones to do the 5 damage to, and the 9 damage to. There's one of them.
9 damage to the little shit.
9 damage to this one. Okay.
And then 5 damage to that one.
Which one? Sorry.
This one.
Doesn't really matter because it's dead.
Exactly, so then he
Yeah.
must confuse how the little shit got hit against me, but he doesn't.
Okay, is that your turn? Oh, do you want to move your thingy as a bonus action?
Hunter's marked onto that one.
That one, okay.
So I'm going to presume we want to keep the midget one alive, actually.
You could assume whatever you like.
Did you move your hunter's mark before that? Because if so, then that one gets an extra d6.
Oh, yes, I did. That's more fantastic.
Right.
I need 2 to do that more.
No. Stop it.
And that is
And remember,
throwing
you've
his car
got.
and
Oh no,
killing
you
him.
haven't got Hordebreaker, have you? If you had Hordebreaker, you could choose to do an attack on this one, right? And your attack is two shots. Once you've done your attack on that one, you can choose to do an attack on another creature within 5 feet. So you could switch to that one and then do 2 attacks on that one. Because it's an attack action, which is 2 attacks.
Hello.
It's just in case anybody goes in there.
Yeah, so
While
yeah,
I'm waiting. What?
I've done my shit.
Oh no. Where?
It's 20-foot radius.
Yeah. Where are you dropping it?
So I can get as many as fucking possible.
What, you
Yeah.
mean like that?
Yeah.
Like that, yeah? Okay. Okay, right, so first of all, I don't need that anymore. I do need... Oh, hang on. Ooh, I lost some character sheets. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Which one was it? Those. Yeah. No. Right, so... How many... Right, that one's dead. So I don't need to roll for that one. This one... Do you know what? Because if they save, they still take half damage, don't they?
Yes.
Yep.
So half damage would be
20.
20. What?
20.
Oh, yeah, shit. 20. Right, so first of all, this one goes... this one goes, and this one goes, because they're all fucking dead. Okay, so they just immediately blasted and wiped out. That's good because I can take that off now. Sorry, 2 seconds. I just need to check. Okay. Oh, well, they're not actually red. They're all fucking green, so they're not resistant to fire. I know they're red in the tokens. That doesn't count. That's because all kobolds are apparently. Right. So first of all, the two with shields and spears. Dex save. Fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's an 8 and a 15, so both of those fail. Okay, so those two both fail, so they take the full 41. Oh, fucking hell. and both taken off out of the fight, just burnt to cinders. So I can also take that off. That one is going to make his dex save. Let me just check, see if I get any kind of advantages. No, okay. That's a 9, so he takes the full brunt of that. He's still standing, but only just. Only fucking just. He just looks very poorly. He's not a happy boy. And this one. Right. Sorry, dex save.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 19. So he saves and takes whatever the fuck
20.
that was. 20, yeah. Obviously. Already done that. Okay. Yeah, we just got told to come and then. Yeah. There was something was attacking worms, so we did what we always do. We'll take that off. So with that, anything else you want to do? So little man in charge here is like shaking from all the fucking 3rd-degree burns that are all over his fucking skin. Yeah. Fuck! And just starts running off. Oh, somewhere like that. I don't know. That might be a few too many. I can't fucking count. Anya, what would you like to do? Seeing all that shit going off. Also being a damn big cat.
She's muted.
Oh, did she go somewhere? Oh,
Did she write something?
she said damn cats in chat and then went.
I might have forgotten to unmute myself.
That's okay.
God, I mean, shit.
I'm just gonna move forward. There's not really much else I can do at this point.
With words.
So, with worm on me.
Yeah.
So, can't move it, can I? So just 40 foot forward.
Oh, sorry, shit, yeah. 20, 40. Alright, just anything else you want to do?
No.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Now give me another
that's
smile.
I don't think it needs. Yeah, so this one's like, oh fuck! It just also starts running off. I don't know what maths is anymore. What's his fucking speed? Oh, it is. Okay. 10, 20. Okay. Yeah, they're not even in the turn order anymore because they did. And so's that.
Oh no.
Vorak. There's gonna be like, because everything keeps fucking running off. Then actually, he's gonna get back there. And he's gonna turn around and go, "Well, are we chasing them down or not?" Shin, what would you like to do?
Yep. I'm saying chase him down.
Okay.
1,
Off you go
2,
then.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Another
7,
smell.
8, 9. However,
Okay.
I think we should keep the little one alive. I think he'll be the best one to interrogate one any
Ash,
information.
go get him.
Worm, what would you like
Wait,
to say?
I'm not done. Okay.
Oh, what do you mean you're not fucking
You
done?
can do
I'm
another
sprinting.
9 move.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
oh yeah, you can move
4,
like 50
5,
million miles
6,
an hour,
7,
can't
8, 9. Hello,
Okay.
little one.
you? Worm, what would you like to do?
Well, I see this cat's not actually run as far as I thought it was going to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5,
you got
30. Can I,
you would've-
if I run to there, can I see that one?
You can.
I shout, stop!
Okay. Well, on this one, okay. So you shout stop, you shoot it in the back of the head, and it just pitches forward, face forward into the floor, like poof! So, poof! As the bolt takes the back of the head, it just kind of launches forward and flops face first. Floor.
So it has listened to me.
Yes, it stopped. It certainly stopped. Sharog, what would you like to do?
And
Okay.
in my bonus
sorry.
action, I'm then going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to step in front of Shin.
Okay. Sharog?
Let's see. So we're just gonna move 45. That's up here. Five. Can't do anything else. But I'm in the room.
So Gregory, what would you like to do?
Just stand there by the fire and put
Okay.
the sword away.
You see, like
Morgan?
everyone else got everything under control. Is this what's happening?
And he just intimidates
Fire.
the cat. Sit.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Anya, as the cat. No, actually, because it's your wisdom, isn't it? Because you maintain your wisdom.
Doing more weird things now.
It's on
Is
that
it if
long
that's
list thing
normal,
that
yeah?
Yeah. You promptly sit. or feel deeply inclined towards sitting right now. Before realising that it's just Sir Gregory and he's fucking about as per usual. Or not really. You're not sure, actually. That's probably what the confusion was. You're like, wait, what? What? before you even did that, it's like a natural reaction. Your back legs just went down. Oh? Morgan.
Angry cat wagtail thing.
Yeah.
A bit of a hiss, yeah.
Morgan, what would you like to do?
Right, what you can do.
There's not a lot you can do unless you can.
3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, kitty cat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, back to you. 4.
She's still trying to figure out why her back legs aren't working properly.
Hello.
Before it's like, what are we doing then? I don't understand. We're chasing them. Emma, what would you like to do?
Look, go chase.
She's a bit confused. So she's
Okay.
gonna move up to see Greggy and go,
Stands up because she was actually sat down for some reason, and then walks over to Gregory.
Yeah.
You think they have it? I'm just gonna stay here. So she's gonna hang around too.
So this little fucker is going to, looking back over his shoulder whilst running constantly, as you're compiling into the room and sees his little mage friend get shot in the head. He's going to run. There's a tiny little crevice in the wall, tiny little crack, and he's going to start trying to force his way through it. Like just scrabbling away at it, trying to get out. Anya, what would you like to do?
I'm still feeling a little bit intimidated. So I'm going to do that sneaky walk that cats do.
A little slinky
Up
walk.
to the Ember to try and get some fuss or some
Reassurance.
tail between the legs.
just walking around like this. Long way around as well. She's not going past her, Gregory.
No.
Vorak
I'll
is
pet you on my round.
well, 1, 2. Oh no! He's going to move the map. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to come to it and go, "Oh, what's happening then? Did you get him?" Shin, what would you like to do?
Oh, who the hell? Oh, that's not fair.
Alright, hang on a minute. You can see in this room because. Well, no, but that because you'd have probably blinded yourself walking into a room with a fire room with goggles on.
Who that?
There's another fire about here, and there's like a couple of beds and stuff around the walls in here. So what you can see actually, now that you're in here and he's scrabbling his way through this little crack in the wall here, is the smoke from the fire. Actually, you notice from this fire actually drifts into that direction. There's like a fissure in the wall, and he seems to be like scurrying in underneath it. It's really small at the bottom, and there's like a little pile of stuff here, a bit of shiny, glinty stuff, like the firelight glinting off bits of gold and that. But other than that, it's just what you'd expect from a cobalt cave. There's like bits of rotting food lying around and half-gnawed bones, and then the like odd bits of tattered clothing and bedding and stuff like that. What would you like to do? Shin?
I've just noticed that Shin's taken damage. Oh, but that was from himself, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Why is he moving
6.
forward?
I don't know. He's weird.
It keeps lagging back.
7, 8, 9. I won't be able to, can I see him though?
You can see him just like so. I say there is like a lot of fissure in the rock there where the smoke seems to be getting pulled towards, but there's like a tiny little gap at the bottom that's just wide enough. It's only just wide enough for him to squeeze through. But from what you can see, he looks like he's trying to squeeze his way into like maybe like a natural chimney in the rock or something.
Yeah.
So you can just see like his legs and that scrabbling at the bottom.
Ooh, wait. Can I grapple him?
You can certainly try.
Reach him?
You can't reach him.
I can throw it.
Oh! You mean with a grappling hook?
Yes.
Okay. I'd say that given where he is, he's probably got a half cover, so it would be. I think that's hang on a minute.
How do I do this again?
Just roll a d20. You're not proficient with it, obviously, after what happened last time. So it's probably a d20 plus either your dex or your strength modifier, I would have thought.
I thought I remembered anything last time.
Well, so this time you actually. Well, hang on a minute. So he gets a +2 bonus because of his half cover. No, you definitely still hit, even without your bonuses. So yeah, that hits him. Hooks around his leg.
Why, hello. You're not going anywhere.
Okay.
I want with the pull now because that's an action, isn't it?
Yeah. Worm, what would you like to do?
Well, although he has got the grapple on him,
You're gonna shoot him in the ass, aren't you? Going for a
no,
bullseye.
I'm going to shoot him with my crossbow of angling.
Oh,
It's at advantage, but you're saying it's at minus something.
-2.
Right, so it's
For the bullseye.
So it's hit,
16.
just.
But I'm not actually damaging him. I'm gonna
You
do
do
it with the
non-lethal.
thing. Yes, and I'm just going to then press the button on the side of the thing and pull him out.
Okay. Okay.
Just so.
I would like then, because he's going to try and resist being pulled. So I would like a contested strength check. Hang on a minute.
Welcome back. I heard you go.
I keep muting myself or the coughing and spluttering.
That's alright.
Yeah, so
I-
because he's probably about the same weight and stuff as you. So it's going to be contested. It's whether it pulls you to him, starts pulling you to him, or whether you start pulling him back to you. So I want a contested strength check, please. He rolled a 3, so.
Wow, you rolled 19 with 0 strength?
Yeah,
Wow.
without even any effort. He's like, initially he's like, trying to pull away, and you just kind of plant your feet a little bit more solidly, like you've seen, like, you know, the twins do at times when they're trying to be strong as shit. And you just imitate that, and you just like plant your feet and start reeling him in. Oh, he's not moving. Just scrabbling across the floor as you get pulled. Until he's at your feet, prone, and looking very, very scared.
Then, when he gets to it, I'm going to do a non-lethal hit him with the
Okay.
what do you call it?
The silken, the
No,
hilt.
the hilt. That's the one.
Pommel. That's the one.
Pommel
Yeah.
strike. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, you know, just knocked him straight the fuck out.
Weirdly, that does include the sneak attack.
Yeah, because you didn't use sneak attack on the other one. Okay. Alright, I need 5 minutes to go and get a drink while we talk about what's going to happen next. So I'll be back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
That's it.
So I'll probably have a piss as well. Back in a minute.
That's alright.
That's why she rolls high then.
Which
Right, is
always,
everybody back?
she can't be surprised.
I don't know.
We were wondering if a saber-toothed tiger could carry a Goliath.
Oh yeah,
My strength is 18
But
plus
it's-
4.
it's not just about that. Like that, you'll also. Hang on, let me just see what what it says in the thing.
It's huge.
Yeah,
It's
it's technically
It's large.
you're large, so you'd be able to carry
One twin?
at least one. Yeah, maybe because they're quite heavy as well, so a push maybe 2. Oh, you wouldn't even notice Worm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's cool though. That you can just sit on it. But you know, it sets up for scenarios, isn't it? You need to get into combat fast, and you know she transforms into something, and she can carry on her turn.
The bird, like the flying ones, are always good as well.
Yeah.
In the right situation,
Just that on the
obviously.
ground.
I thought that would be awesome, turning
It
to
would
one
have
of
been
them
like if you did
wings.
it somewhere where there was room to do it. To be fair, I didn't explain that the ceilings were the height they were and stuff. Well, actually, no, I did for the tunnel. To be fair.
No, but that's fine. No, there'll be other situations where you know you can do that.
Plenty of situations, yeah. Like I'm sure Quetzalcoatlus can probably carry everybody.
That's why I took it.
That's cool, though.
Because I think it can fly further than the owl. And it's got a better attack than the
It's
owl.
got a flight speed of 80. It's huge.
80.
Yeah.
Because the owl can only do 60. That's why I took that.
But the problem is that it is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So your opportunities to use it are basically outdoor spaces.
Yeah.
Bit like your
Scenarios.
thunderstorm thingy that you tried to do.
That was more misunderstanding the spell.
Oh yeah, but that happens though. I mean, we've all done
I
it.
used it before.
I say we've all fucking misread stuff or had to work stuff out mid-combat because we're like, wait, that's really cool, but that doesn't work. Because there was something in there. It's like, yeah. Oh, but what about that bit?
I was so determined to actually use some of my spells today. I've got some spells lined up. It's going to be great. Everything I tried.
Well, I would point out that you've only been travelling for 2 hours. The day ain't over. It's just this session. Well, not quite
Well, I
over
only
yet.
used one spell. Ember only used one spell, but it paid off.
So yeah.
Oh, so Gregory's done nothing other than treat a cat badly.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, I mean, it deserves its cat.
Yeah, but what happens when you treat a cat badly?
You go to hell.
No, the cat will just like say, "You're not doing that to me," and will then just like do its best to like sit next to you and
yeah. I wouldn't know because I wouldn't know Doc. I wouldn't know Doc because I don't treat cats badly.
Yes,
How did you know that? How did you know that?
Yeah, it's like get off, man. You put them on the seat, on the floor, on the carpet. Then it's like, no, I'm going to come back. It's like, no, go away over there.
Until you tell it to stop, and then it's like, I don't want to fucking be near you anyway, you prick. I don't even like you. No, I'm not coming over there. No, I don't care if you're sorry. You shouted at me.
Having met Casper, I don't think that works.
Oh no, he does. Like, if he gets
really?
properly told off, he'll just get. But it only lasts like about an hour or so. but you like you can always tell when somebody's told the cat off because you'll come downstairs and he'll be sat at the other end of the room, not looking at them, but also looking at them.
Cutest little motherfucker, I tell ya.
Anya is there when she is an animal, though. I mean, she's still there, isn't she? I think she can still.
Yeah. So you have all your
She's not complete beast. She's like
no. When you wild shape, you maintain basically your mental faculties.
Okay.
So you keep your intelligence.
Except in this instance, you.
Well, yeah, but that was a bit different.
Yeah, you were. You still like responded.
Oh, fuck. But Yeah, no, that's why you maintain your charisma. Although I don't know how that helps, apart from making saves. Wisdom and intelligence. It's just that you take on their physical attributes.
Yeah, it's strength, dexterity, and
Yeah,
constitution.
and I don't think you can talk
No,
because obviously you don't have
they
vocal
can't.
cords to. But you could try and communicate in other ways because you'd have the mental capacity to. I don't know.
Scratch things in the floor.
Lift up your front paw and point it that direction,
Yeah.
and growl at people when they go the wrong direction.
Oh, it was not long ago. I was telling her about the jester moth thing.
Yeah, but it was
But that's not.
that was a
wild
polymorph,
shaped.
wasn't
That's
it?
a polymorph. But it's
Which I think is different. I'm not sure about polymorph actually. I don't know whether they can retain their. I've never looked into that.
Would you polymorph or something?
What?
No, I think that also the thing is that we're also, getting to know to have a druid in the group as well. Is a thing.
Yeah. It's all. It's like we loads of stuff. Don't worry about it. No one expects the spellcast. The spellcaster's the one that's meant to take 5 minutes over their fucking turn, and you give them a bit of time to take because so much changes in so when you finish one round, you might be thinking, oh, I'm going to do this next, but so much can change in that time that what you want to do now is completely different, and you have so many fucking options. Whereas the worst ones, like when you got I don't know, maybe somebody that likes to use a ranged weapon in the group or something.
Mhm.
And then you ask them what they want to do, and I don't know, they take 5 minutes to decide to do the same thing they do every single fucking turn. That's one where it's like, you're not having fucking 5 minutes, no. You got about 30 seconds to tell me that you're going to do that thing. Just tell me which one that you're going to shoot at.
Done combat, and I was like, that changed up everything I was planning on doing. As a caster, I mean, even if Shark's kind of in the middle, because she can do the PPU and she can.
I don't even think that far ahead.
No,
I literally wait until it's my go and do something.
I actually can't. I can't think that far ahead as Vorak because I'm already thinking. I'm like watching what you're doing and then reacting to that with everything else I've got in the room.
No, sometimes I do, and sometimes it's not. It's more like sometimes it's like, oh shit, I'm up in a couple of levels, turns. What am I doing? And then
I think the thing is, for Worm and Vorak, Borgen, Shin, Sir Gregory. They're pretty much going to, I'm saying they're pretty much going to do the same thing every round. It's just who and where, and can they reach it? That's the only real question there. It's like which ones tactically make more sense, maybe, or not. Which one would that character attack? Whereas when you bring in spells into it and stuff, and especially things like with the druid, you got a lot of snarey type spells and stuff. So what if I'm going to try and stop anything? What am I going to try and stop?
Biggest motherfucker.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So it is a bit more complicated when you add spells in, because you're not necessarily just going to do the same thing. You're not just deciding who you're going to do that.
The biggest guy can get rid of it.
Huh?
The biggest guy can usually make a save against yourself, so you don't always go for the biggest one. Not when you're trying to snare them, at least.
Depends, though.
It depends. Yeah, I mean, you got to. I think sometimes you got to watch the fight. So you want to be looking for healers. Take healers out. If there's a healer around, take them out of the fight. Spellcasters are usually a bit glass cannony. Usually, not always, but usually. So you can normally put a healer out of action, or a caster out of action. Or if there's ranged entities that are causing problems for the group because they're at range and staying away, you can stop them or try to. But you can do shit like I don't know how that works. Actually, I think you'll be able to touch it. Yeah, things like that. You could just blast them in the face with a fucking gust of wind and slow them down and shit like. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
But that's the problem then, is that there's so much that you can do. You've got to try and figure out what you're going to do, which is why I'd say when there's casters involved, you tend to give them just a little bit more time to figure shit out.
Okay, one more question.
Not like the human who we shout for 10 minutes go, Liam. I don't even know if he's fat. I don't think so.
Sorry, what would you say?
If I use heat metal and put it on someone's weapon,
they might drop it, depending
Yeah.
if it's safe.
Yeah,
or
because
not.
it's
No,
it's
I was meaning like a friends to make it do more
No,
damage.
no,
Would
yeah,
that not
you
work?
can't specify
No.
like
Okay.
just the blade. It's the entire metal
Yeah.
Okay.
in. So it'd be it'd be
It's-
everything.
But also,
It's kind of to
Ju-
you
ju-
can
ju-
disarm
just-
people, or
Yeah,
you
I know,
can.
I get that, but I just wanted to record put it on a friendly and give
No,
them more
no.
Well,
damage.
let
That
me
was
just
my.
let me just say something here now. You've
I
got
know
somebody
it.
stood next to you who's made of metal,
Mhm.
and one of the things that he can do is engulf somebody in his armor.
Why do you
All right,
think that?
you haven't actually seen this yet, but he can literally,
he's
you know,
basically Iron Man.
like Iron Man. You know when he does the
Mhm.
suit up and he just puts his arms out and the gloves come on. He
Mhm.
can do that from the other side, so you can be stood there, and then all of a sudden, the gloves come on, the other things clip to you. You're suddenly wearing Sir Gregory's plate, and then you can heat metal.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you
Yeah.
can do something like that, or you can start heating Sir Gregory, and Sir Gregory can say, you know what, I'm just gonna go and hug somebody. So that's something that you can do. I mean, you don't have to actually say, I'm going to do that so that can happen. You can just say, I'm going to cast heat metal on Sir Gregory, and it's like, oh, he knows what's going to come next, and then
Okay,
he
that's awesome.
basically grapples
Well,
somebody.
yeah, and you can talk about it as well. So feel free to like say, "Oh, if I heat Sir Gregory up, are you going to go and grab that fucker?" Or and then you can just say, "Well, I'm gonna start doing that," or I'm going to wait until
Yeah.
I'm going to hold that until because you might like if he doesn't grab hold of them, you might want to do something else.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hold this
For
action
example.
until
Yeah.
Gregory engulfs that person. You know.
I'm all for comboing shit up because combos are cool, and the rule of cool always wins.
We love
Unless it's crocodiles attacking the DM.
It was a cool way to fucking die.
We'll forever fucking remember it, Jay. Forever.
And somebody had to die first, so why not just do it to myself with my own character?
Twice, isn't it now?
No. Hang on. No?
I thought it was twice.
It's Rosero one that died. Have you had?
No, I don't think I've.
No, it was only Ginger and Matt Macer that died.
Yeah, no, I think it's because I've not managed to kill anybody else yet. It's really disappointing, I gotta be honest. What's the point of having friends if you can't kill them on a regular basis?
Oh, there's always a
I'll
fear
probably
left,
do
though,
the
Jay.
You
first
can always
one.
kill yourself again. Anyway, moving on.
See him
Now we've
back!
got this one unconscious. It doesn't matter if Liam's not here.
No,
We're not
she'll
fighting
probably fall
anymore.
asleep anyway.
Um,
Yes, you got an unconscious one. You're
we've got an
also
unconscious one.
We are kind of.
So while he's unconscious, can we search the area and the the non-live bodies?
Yep.
Some clothing and something down here. You said there was.
Yeah, there was a like it's mostly all rotten clothing, but there's like a pile of shiny stuff. You can see firelight glinting off something down there.
Is there anything that would indicate the smell of rotting vegetation that we get?
It's just a general smell in the area. It's like the clothes. There's like a lot of mold on the clothes and on
Right,
the
okay.
materials that are lying around and stuff. And
Ah, yes, UnderDark smell.
That's not an underdark smell.
No, the Underdark.
because you would know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's the when you're
just-
saying that. Worm says no. That's what it smells like up there.
Yeah,
All
it would to Worm
everything up
actually.
there
Yeah,
smells like that up there. This
Yeah.
down here, it just doesn't smell like that.
You mean what we?
it smells like mushrooms down here.
Nice.
And diamonds and rubies.
Yeah, it's cold and hard.
I
That's
get
what it smells like.
advantage on smelling as a tiger.
Oi,
Yeah, it stinks in here. It's probably just doing that thing. Oh, wrong shave.
Okay, so there was nothing particular on the rest of the bodies.
No, not really. No, I mean they're all fairly poorly equipped.
As Doc would say, they're kobolds.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, it is a very generic kobold hole, basically. The only thing anything that it seems like anything of value is in whatever in this little pile of shiny stuff over here, which is a few coins and gems and stuff. There's nothing. Somebody can make anybody that wants to like go through the pile can make an investigation check if they want.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't my dice. I thought that was my dice.
No, that was not yours.
I saw the 20. I was like, cool.
Look what I did. No, that wasn't you. Look what I did. Okay.
Yeah, you can barely find your ass with your hands there.
Yeah. Okay, so in and amongst all the shiny stuff, you do find. I'm not going to find. I'm not going to look for the description. I'll just tell you what it fucking is. You find a what is it? Is it a immovable rod? It seems to have just been discarded. Like somebody couldn't really. It's just kind of there.
Haven't we had one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did that get left? Did it get left in something?
No, I think it wasn't.
Didn't we use that on the dragon turtle?
Yes.
Inside
Yes.
It?
Yeah, I think Sir Gregory left it inside the dragon turtle. I think it's in the ocean somewhere. Probably just at the right height to be taken out the bottom of ships. Sail too close to it. Because that's not been deactivated. That's just sat in the ocean somewhere, I think.
Oh, no.
Because I'm pretty. It must be.
Yeah, I'm sure it was used in the dragon turtle.
Yeah, I'm sure Sir Gregory took it inside the dragon turtle when he went inside it. Unless I'm fucking misremembering that, but I don't think I am. So yeah, I think that's just in the ocean somewhere, just waiting for unsuspecting ships to sail past, and suddenly go.
No,
the bottom of the ship gets thrown out.
It was when it was really deep under the water.
What, like
It took him.
I think
it was towards the end of the fight before we killed it. So it was really
as it was diving. Yes, yeah, that would make more
yeah,
sense.
because the only 3 idiots that was left on that was, the 3 normal idiots that normally is on something.
Yeah.
When there's something big going on.
So there is somewhere to the west of Darktoe, somewhere deep in the ocean, an immovable rod just sat there, doing immovable rod stuff.
Yeah, basically not moving.
Yeah, doing exactly what it's meant to do, and not move.
Oh god.
So yeah. So you got another one now. There you go.
Nice.
But yeah, it kind of looks like the way it was in and amongst all the stuff and buried under stuff. It looks like more like it had been looked at, assumed to be not much of anything, and just like thrown to one side.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's a few hundred golds and silver few hundred golds worth of silver, of gold, silver, and copper coins, and probably about the same in gems. There's not a lot. I mean, a lot for kobolds that are living somewhere in the Underdark, away from.
Oh no! I've got 2 immovable rods. We didn't lose it.
Oh, we didn't.
No, so I've just looked and I've got the worm now has 2 immovable rods.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with some.
What do you do with 2 of them? You could literally climb up. You could climb up anything because you just keep moving one up, and then moving the other one up, then moving the other one up.
Oh, like when you're rock climbing, you're.
Well, the twins can use them easily.
When you see the cartoons when they got those suckers and they climb up.
Suckers.
Yeah, use 2 of them. Click the button, move it up. Click the button. Pull yourself
out. Because when you first said that, in my head, I immediately went to like climbing up a rock face with them. But you could literally just climb.
Yeah, it's just literally climb up
anywhere, like midair. You could just start moving upwards using them because they just stay where you lock them in place. It doesn't matter where. They don't have to be against anything. Oh my god,
that's amazing.
What do you use 2 for? I don't know. I'm sure we can figure something out.
It's us, of course. They're gonna figure something stupid out.
You could clip one to somewhere, then put a net from it, then clip the other side of the net, and everyone sleep in the net, so distance off the floor.
Oh,
Just
that's
randomly in
smart.
the air,
Yeah. Yeah, just not
Giant
moving.
hammock in the air.
At
Nice.
least 80 feet.
yeah. What?
When there is a limit, it says it's at £10,000.
Something stupid like that, yeah.
The twins aren't that big.
Yeah, but then it just tends to tear. Like, yeah, I suppose if you're trying to hang weight off it. But that's what like a lot of people use them like in dragon fights and shit, don't they? If they get swallowed, like they're like purposely trying to get themselves swallowed by dragons and stuff. Stupid.
We've never done that.
No, it's not on purpose.
Are
Did
these normal clothes
Yeah, there's nothing.
from above, like or are they like, you know,
What?
peasant clothes?
Well, they're just basically dressed in scraps of raggedy stuff. They're not really. Well, I mean, there is some armor amongst them. So the two that had the shields have got
Oh
like
no,
some.
I meant the clothes pile. Is it just?
Oh yeah, no,
from
it's
the surface?
I would say, looking at what's knocking about, there's a lot of. It looks like they've probably been ambushing people and robbing them of their goods.
So it's not like down here people.
Yeah. Or I mean, unless they've got some kind of connection somewhere else. But yeah, they're robbing things, peoples, of their goods, adventurers possibly. Although, pretty poor adventurers. That is a natural chimney worm when you step into it, and it just goes up and up and up and up and up. You can't see the end of it. It just seems to go straight up.
Okay.
So you like, and it's a tight squeeze as well. For you to squeeze, like, so as you squeeze through that little fissure, like the gap that he was trying to get through, and you're moving, you can then see up the fissure, and you can see that the twins would never get up it, but you could probably climb up it if you wanted to. But you can't, like, as you look up, it almost gives you, like, fucking, is it like vertigo or something? When you look straight up something, it makes you go, ooh, hang on a minute.
Lovely,
Yeah, it's that kind of, like, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
It just seems to be working as some kind of natural chimney for the smoke from the fires and shit.
It's chimney.
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 I mean, presumably he goes somewhere because he wouldn't have just decided to climb up a chimney that doesn't go in there, and we've got the air and the smoke's going up there, so it must be going somewhere. But yeah, we'll leave it for now.
Oh, we got an unconscious call though. You could just ask him.
Yeah, no, we'll come back round here because which is the smelliest cave?
The one that you were just in, actually. Yeah.
Right, so yeah, we move back to the fire around here, and I'm gonna sit next to the cat.
I'm guessing you're bringing him with you.
Yeah. In fact, we'll put him there in front of the cat.
Okay.
So that when he becomes conscious again, he just sees this massive saber-toothed tiger.
Okay. I mean, you can wake him up if you want, or you're just going to wait for him to wake up.
We'll take a rest. We'll take a short rest anyway.
There's no reason not to have a short rest. You should be fine with a short rest.
That means that you get another, your wild shape charge back.
It should sort it out for you, actually, if you've marked it.
I don't know if I did. I think I did, no. Does it do it itself, or do I have to actually No, I have to manually do it.
Yeah,
You have to manually say if you've done one of them.
See, that's the thing, which I kept saying, that sometimes it ticks off the spell, sometimes it doesn't. It's very inconsistent. But I assume that that's kind of the same way it works. It's wild shapes.
Oh, it's not supposed to be all automatic, is it? It is still.
I have to mark.
Paper
I have to
game,
mark
so
when I do
you're
go
supposed
like
to mark
rage.
stuff off
I've
yourself.
had in the past where I used the spell and it got ticked off. You know, you used a level 2 spell slot in the past, so I didn't have to think about it, and then it randomly stopped doing that for some reason.
I've never seen it do that, ever.
I wouldn't know. I would never cast a spell.
You don't have spells.
I know.
You have them all.
Okay, so
Because
eventually,
because you can cast
Can
a
I
spell at
snarl
different
him away?
levels. Are you sure that's not from when we had the character sheets on roll 20?
No.
no, it definitely doesn't mark them off when you do it on roll 20.
No, definitely not.
Well, it didn't. It's been that long since I've cast anything on there. I wouldn't know now either.
No, but it was once upon a time it did that, but yeah, it's fine. What are you saying, Anya?
I'm gonna snarl him awake. Just growl, hiss, pat him a bit.
Oh, you're gonna paw him. Boom, boom, boom.
Bit of pawing, bit of growling.
Okay. So he does eventually wake up. He's like, kind of lying on the floor. And he's like, ah! almost jumps into the fire, then goes, ah! And jumps away from the fire. And just, so he's kind of just frozen now in space between you and the fucking fire. He's like, nice kitty. And then slowly starts taking. Sorry, say that again.
My hackles are gonna rise, just snarling at him.
Okay, so he takes his little tiny clawed hand away from you. It's talon. And then, like, kind of slowly looks around and sees the group of people sat around the fire.
Hey.
He's just like,
So Worm just says, so why did you attack?
Chinese?
I'm looking around. What have we ever? Have any of us got anything that looks vaguely like worth
So
having?
Gregory's probably very shiny.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he's
he
got
wasn't-
diamonds in his chest, but I mean, they hadn't seen Gregory. But I suppose Worm's hat. I suppose is
yeah,
gold
I
feather.
don't know. I guess there's just an assumption that everybody's got shinies.
So where are we? Where's the nearest city?
So he's gonna, like, it actually takes him a second. You can see that he's trying to think really fucking hard. He's like,
Speak the truth.
fire giant? Hang on a minute. Gestan?
How do you?
Do I recognise that?
Oh, make a history check. Okay, so the name Gesdan doesn't ring a bell to you, whatever. But you know that you know of a fire giant fortress. Where that was in relation to the city where you were escaped from, you no idea. Actually, you
we
would
know
know that
actually where?
if it's the same fire giant fortress, if you like, that you would know that relations between the fire giants and the dark elves weren't exactly great. But you don't know who this Duke Gesdan is.
So are we going to make a decision on what's the name of the city I'm looking for?
We're gonna have to, aren't we?
Just get that city that I came
Yeah.
from. It's got
Well,
drow
the
in
thing
it.
is, I'm guessing, yeah.
You're not from the main city, are you?
Who Worm?
At the big city.
Of
He's
course he
from the
famous-
city that he knows that he was from.
The matron that he escaped from, who is trying to rival Lolth herself, is at the centre of the vast web. So yeah, it's the main fucking city. That's where we're going.
What the fuck is it called?
Well, I mean, we can just say that it's Menzo Barons on if you want, because that's just fucking easier.
That's like the biggest city that I know from.
Yeah, but that's the point.
But
it's the Underdark, and it's technically a different
Yeah, it's a
plane,
different-
and it
it's a
can be
different-
the same Underdark.
Yeah, it can be the same. As in, like the city can be the same and stuff. Yeah. So we can just do that if you want. It's just easier, or we can make one up.
It's easier just to say
Yeah,
Menzo
we'll
Barons
stick.
then.
We'll stick with
although that isn't actually an easy thing to say, so
no, but
it's that
See, that's
city
what-
called John.
yes.
Oh yes, that one to the north. Yes.
It's not north, it's south. I mean, what? What is north in the Underdark, though? Nobody knows. Right, so you're going to ask him basically where Menzo Barons then is from here.
Yes,
Hang on a minute.
that he should know.
Yeah, it's actually,
Unless he is just a numpty, and if he doesn't know, then
so he is actually going to. With that, you see his eyes go wide, and he's like, "Oh, why? Why?" It's just like shaking and quivering on the ground.
because I've got a job to do.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage, because you know he's shitting himself, and there's like
Twins. And the
yeah, and
cat.
all his friends have just been murdered. Yeah, okay,
Nice.
of course. So, well, south.
So it's back along the river that we just walked all that.
Basically, yeah. So essentially, he tells you that because I can't keep doing the voice. I'm actually hurting my ears now. That's how much it's hurting my throat. So he tells you that if you head south, he says that you can follow the river, although that's a dangerous way. If you can find the other way, hang on a minute. I need to consult my map. He says that there is another route. Right, okay, so, actually... Okay. So he's going to tell you it's to the south, okay? And he's going to tell you that there's two routes to the south.
By the way, this will be the first time that the rest of you know that's where we're going.
Okay. The Vorak's just like... probably eating something. He didn't mean nothing to him. Vorak still doesn't comprehend the size of this city and exactly what's going on there.
Has Ember heard of the city? Because
Yes.
Oh yes, definitely, yeah.
Would Anya be in the dwarf?
Yeah.
Not a mountain.
No,
Yeah, and you
yes.
just like even as a druid, you'd have probably like you'd know some. Like, put it this way, literally everybody, but probably Vorak
Okay.
would know because that's like saying that's like asking somebody. That's like somebody turning around saying, "Where's London?"
Yeah, but
So there's almost no one in the world ever that's not heard of London, right? Or New York, or fucking I don't know. I'm trying to think of cities in other places around the world now. But you know what I mean? It's like
Rome.
yeah, like Rome. Yeah, for example, it's like oh yeah, I've heard of it. We've all heard of fucking Rome, right?
But
you know, it's
the
like
twins have, you know, that
or
that
Paris
was
or
like
fucking
an underground fucking
Hong Kong.
world.
yeah, Hong Kong. Yeah, exactly. Like it is like anybody that knows anything of the Underdark, or even not very much, would know that they're like this is the big fucking epicenter of the Underdark for the dark elves, for the Drow. So yeah, how much you know about it obviously is a different matter. Ember knows quite a lot.
Well, she's read a lot of books.
Yeah.
And they're close to the Underdark in UnderDark,
They are.
from what I understand. So, as a Cobble Soul, I'm guessing she had read a lot.
And also, again, like there's a religious aspect as well, which the Cobalt Soul would have. So Gregory's been.
So Gregory's been everywhere.
Look at the last 4 rolls I've done.
Yeah. Oh,
20, and then a 12, and then a 20, and a 20.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah, but aren't you like? I mean, obviously you know about it, but you've spent all your time in the wilds lately. You don't concern yourself with these things.
But Borgen knew a bit more.
No, not necessarily. You wouldn't necessarily know more than Ember and Sir Gregory. To be fair.
Borgen may because of the Underdark stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I don't think like he's not like Sir Gregory. Obviously, was studious in his paladin years because he's doing really fucking well with anything to do with history or religion. Ember literally worked in the Cobalt Soul, so she was a researcher and stuff like that. She's done research and she's fucking read a lot. Whereas Borgen would know about it, but I don't think he'd know more. Oh, I mean, fuck it. You can roll for a history check if you want.
Ah, what, is it an advantage or is it no?
No, just if anybody's getting an advantage, it would have been Ember or Sir Gregory, but he didn't need it. Yeah, again, like that seems about right to me. Like you know more than Anya knows about it because you've patrolled into the Underdark. You know of the Dark Elves and stuff. But you've never
Dark Elves exist.
Well, you've never made like a study of what that means, where they are, or anything like that. But you would know that was the major city of the Drow in the Underdark. It's literally probably about. I'd say Shin was probably. That's an interesting one, actually. Yeah. I mean, you can make the roll on Shin if you want. It doesn't really matter because
wasn't his order to do with monsters, not
monstrosities
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Well, and
Drow.
Yeah. So I mean, but you would have.
So they were kind of Fey fiends or undead. Well, not undead, but a Fey or a fiend.
Well, not really, but there is like there's a lot of crossover in the Underdark with the different hells and the abyss and stuff. So like demons will find their way into it at times, or be summoned into it, pulled into it, crawl their way into it. So Shin might know, but I wouldn't say.
History check.
It doesn't really matter because Sir Gregory knows fucking everything about it, or as much as anybody that's not from there would know about it.
Never mind.
No, you've not.
I think between Ember and Sir Gregory.
Yeah, there's not much. Like, but what I would say is, like, I don't think either of you would have ever visited, unless Sir Gregory was warned by somebody else when he fucking went there. In the last, like, in recent years, yeah. So neither of you. So you would know as much as anybody could about that place that hasn't actually visited that place themselves. It is. I mean, it's exactly as it's been described. It is the epicenter of Drow life in the Underdark, and it is run by a matron who. Well, actually, no, only Worm knows about what Lolth has told him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So
other than he's got to come down here, and you've just like, yeah, whatever, and joined him. But it's like that's where I'm going. So I know you've now found out, but it's a bit late now because we're here.
Well, I mean, the way out's just over there.
We're going back that way, aren't we?
The thing is, I think in Vorak's mind, this is like. So for Vorak, it's like, well, Worm's finally decided to exact vengeance, right? Which he should do because that was some fucked up shit, and he doesn't even fully understand everything that Worm went through, but it was some fucked up shit, right? Secondly, it's getting really fucking annoying that they keep sending things after us to try and kill us.
Yeah.
So Vorak's all in. Like, if Worm wants to go back and deal with this, walks in, and that doesn't fucking. I don't think there's anybody that would be able to persuade him otherwise.
No, I think Shar kind of has the same, you know.
So even if everybody else in the
Yeah.
group was like, nah, the twins would still be all in.
Yeah. Because, you know, combat and honor.
Yeah, and I don't think, and I don't think it matters how much you try to explain to them the sheer size of this fucking place, this city. I just don't think it would ever really fucking. I just don't think it. Yeah, I just don't think it would really mean anything.
The thing is, the way they probably look at it is like they can still only hit you, one at a time, or 2 or 3 at a time. You're not going to be fighting 10,000 drought at the same time.
No, exactly.
Because they can't.
No, they won't be able. They can't get that many next to me.
This is another thing. We met one drow in Darktoe, right?
Yeah.
And she was easy, he just snapped her neck.
Yeah, he just grabbed hold of her and just snapped her neck with what? Yeah, with one hand. See, so it's obvious they're fucking obviously really easy to kill, like Porgan. I reckon Vorak's absolutely convinced now that whenever he meets an elf, all he'd have to do is reach out and grab hold of their neck, and he'd be able to snap it. In fact, actually, the next time he has to fight an elf, I think that's probably what he's going to try and do.
Yeah, but that's what we've seen, though. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. The one that we fought on the ship on the dock was not exactly easy. If you remember, yeah, where I got the sword from.
That wasn't a drow. That was. No, it wasn't. That was
that in Port Damali?
Yeah, that was a hobgoblin crossed with a drow type thing. There were some kind of weird assassin core type
you mean
thing.
Some drow lowered themselves to breed with hobgoblins?
Yeah, but only the men.
Well, yeah, which makes sense.
With the female hobgoblins, and only the females were kept, and then trained to be like these like elite assassin things, because it was about mixing like the best of both. Because hobgoblins are obviously generally a bit stronger and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it was that's.
that was the best they've got. Anyway, if that's the best they've got,
that's
then
why
we'll be fine.
Yeah, because then the next time she sent something actively against you, it was a fucking fiend thing that she summoned. Well, or reactivated, sort of. Yeah. I imagine that if the rest of the Drow society had any inkling of how much she was embarrassing in herself at the minute trying to capture you, that she'd probably be losing a lot of like respect and power and stuff right now.
Yeah, because Drows are, they think themselves very high and mighty.
Yeah, the women do.
Yeah, but
well, the men also do, but the women are definitely in charge.
Yeah, it's a matriarch.
And just so you know, apparently, like, and I don't know whether I'm going to stick with it or not, because it's a bit fucking like, oh, okay, calm down. But apparently they basically the women walk around wearing basically next to nothing. In fact, in some cases, pretty much nothing.
Yeah,
this is a bit like...
ready to go.
Yeah, can we go? Now?
All the horny fuckers are like, let's go!
It's like, oh, this is so distraction. Why are they trying to kill me? There's just tits flopping around everywhere.
Well, no, they don't, do they? Because they're very petite and perky, aren't they? So don't flop around, really.
Yeah.
You might poke your eyes out, but,
Yeah.
Ah! Blind by boob! Ah! Oh no!
Just trying to decide whenever you grapple them, and it's like, oh fuck, it's in my face. It's in my face. Shit. Quick, somebody kill her. But yeah, apart from the men don't walk around like that, because that would be improper, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought the men were like more servanty kind of thing.
No.
It's just strange when the Drow societies.
Well, because because it is all about
female
domination and power, but the women are definitely the ones that are in charge.
Mhm.
So it's a bit of a
It's also not. It's not. When you say women are in charge, it's also women are the priestesses.
yeah. So
and,
the only ones that can be
um,
the
magic
only
users can be.
priestesses there is only priestesses.
Hmm.
The highest I think the highest rank that a male drow can rise to is like a mage or an arcanist or something.
Okay.
I think that's about it, and that's like well, put it this way, so that's about as high as men can get to, but most of the women that have with that way magically inclined would like very few of the women would lower themselves to being like a mage or an arcanist.
Okay.
They'd more likely end up being priestesses or other things.
Interesting.
I'm not going to give too much away, but yeah. So it's a very yeah. The men are always below the women. It doesn't fucking matter. Like the lowest woman, the highest ranking bloke is still below the lowest ranking female. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's not really. Well, I suppose in some respect, in some cases, it
or
is.
the roles that they have are completely don't mix. Though that's the thing.
Yeah.
So military, soldiers and everything are led by priestesses.
But I'm mostly male foot soldier
yeah.
type things. Yeah.
Is this all because of love then? Is that because of how the society works? Because of worship of love?
Sort of, yeah. Essentially, I mean, it's well, yeah, because obviously Lolth is the top of the ladder, essentially.
And female spiders eat male spiders.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, in most cases, in with spiders, it's actually the males go chasing after the women. So essentially, and look after, like to breed with, rather than the other way around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's supposed to just be. It's all based off around the whole spider thing.
Makes sense. Yeah.
There's also more men than women, generally. Which I guess again is a bit like spiders, isn't it? Really. Anyway,
I saw the fucking biggest daddy longlegs on my wall, and I was like, "Where'd he go?"
daddy longlegs aren't real spiders. They're fucking pathetic anyway. They got all that fucking they got all that venom inside them, and they can't even fucking stab you with it.
Yeah, but it's the biggest. I've never seen one that big. It was like this huge behind my telly. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I reckon she just did that thing with her hands, didn't she? She was like, "It's this big," and everybody's like, "Uh huh."
And our hands are tiny, so it like isn't even as big.
Oh, God. So, what is our plan? Go back down the river?
Oh, sorry. So he tells you that there are 2 routes to the south through the crystal cave that you came through. Okay, that he knows of. All right, the one is the river, and there's another one that's higher up. He says. Okay, but along that south side of the crystal cave. Both of them are. He tells you that both of them are quite dangerous, but that the one higher up is probably the least dangerous. But then he says, and he tells you that after that you just need to follow the signs.
And the shark goes in. How about I give you a shiny, and you can guide us?
Okay, so he looks like absolutely fucking. He's like, his eyes go really fucking, like, if they could go even wider, they go even wider at the shot, like the idea of shot. But then he kind of frowns a bit, and then his eyes go even wide. Then his eyes go even wider again. Then he frowns a bit, and then even wider. He's like,
you 50 gold. To show us the way.
What's 50?
A lot of shinies. I'll give you a lot of shinies for showing us the way. You come with us, you show us the way, I give you lots of shinies.
How far?
All the way.
It just starts quivering again. It's like, no. Keep shinies, no!
100.
It's just this is like they're just shaking his head and screwed off his face. He's not looking at you. He's just shaking his head. You get the impression that he really doesn't want to go that way.
Okay. Show us the entrance to the up.
I would say that obviously obviously Worm knows, but Sir Gregory and Ember would have some idea of just how fucking horrible Drow society is.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking like fucking torture as a pastime, kind of fucking horrible. Yeah, so this little fucker, he's not going anywhere. I think you'd actually have to fucking drag him. And I don't know how helpful he'd be if you were trying to drag him somewhere.
But I'm gonna persuade him to.
Worm says, "Show us where this second tunnel is, and you're free."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know, where to the top thing.
Okay. So he's like, for shiny.
Or shiny.
Worm puts his hand in one of his various pouches and just pulls out a 300 gold piece ruby, a very very shiny one.
His eyes go even bigger than you've ever seen. They always pop out of his little fucking reptilian head, and he's like, "Yeah."
And then he puts it back in his pocket. He says, when we get there.
No. Oh. Follow me. Let's go. He just jumps up and starts walking towards the entrance. Exit. That bit. Although actually he does this though. Cautiously gets up. And then walks around here. And then runs off to the... Oh, no. He doesn't get big.
It's really big.
And then runs off down to here. And he's like, come quick.
So Worm then jumps onto the back of Anya because Anya can keep this up for however many hours.
I think it's indefinite
Until
until you drop it.
So many, it's half of her thingy levels.
Can't you
Something.
carry Ember as well? Because the worm is so tiny.
Well, you can walk.
Wild shape. You can stay in a beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level. Right.
So
So
5 hours. And it took 2 hours to walk here. So yeah.
Well, yeah, but she
all
wasn't
the
in
way
it.
back. I know.
She only turned into it when we got you.
So it took us 2 hours to
Oh,
walk.
I see what you
here.
mean.
2
So
hours.
she
We've
could
had
carry
a
you back,
fight.
yeah.
She can carry us all the way back.
I would say if she wants to, obviously. That other than Sir Gregory and the twins, she could probably carry the rest of the group. Because Shin's just a normal human-sized bloke, isn't he? And Emma's a bit smaller. Shin's just a normal human-sized bloke. Borgren's an elf, and they're actually tiny in this world, so he doesn't weigh fucking anything. Emma's not much bigger than Borgren, if she is at all. And Worm weighs about fucking 3 stone wet through.
Human size, but smaller?
Yeah, so I would... If you wanted to move quickly back down there, and Anya's happy to carry all of you, because the twins move quickly anyway. And actually...
So does Shin, actually.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Shin does. Actually, Shin wouldn't need to. He'd be able to move at the same pace. In fact, quicker. And if Sir Gregory wants to move quickly, he can just attach himself to somebody. Or jump in the bag of holding, or the portable hole, or fucking anything else he wants to do.
He can have a snooze. Well, he doesn't sleep either, so...
No. He can not worry about moving his metallic limbs.
And the little one can sit on her head.
So yeah, if you wanted to do that, you could certainly do that, and I'd say you could probably make it back because it's also downhill for most of it. Hello, Kiki.
Hi,
Kiki says she'll give you a lift. So somebody might want to remind her that she's got wobbly legs.
Yeah. Oh, she's the prettiest girl though, with the fuzziest head.
Yeah. Hello, Kiki. I would say you could probably cut down the return journey to about an hour and a half, something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, we've had our rest. We've woke him up. He's going to show us the thing, so we'll make our way back.
Okay.
Did we heal?
Huh?
What?
Did we heal when we rested?
Oh, you can do.
Because I'm
Um,
at 28 health as a tiger.
You normally use hit dice for that though. Or you can do. I'm actually
Yeah, but
actually I did use.
if you are still resting in cat form, then you use the hit dice of the thing, so you may as well use all of them.
I don't know how that
Because it
works.
doesn't use your hit. It shouldn't use your hit
No,
dice.
it uses a hit dice of the beast that you turned into.
Yeah, so you've actually taken no damage, but then this cat can then rest for an hour, and you get however many. What's its hit dice?
It's got 52 health, if that's what you mean.
No,
Yeah, but what does it say
just
next
hang
to
on a
it?
minute. I'm on the wrong fucking. I keep. Saber. Nope, that's not how you spell saber. Apparently. Oh.
Saber.
So it has 7d10.
Right, so
So-
you took whatever you, so you can roll 7d10, and you can get that. You can roll up to 7d10, and whatever you roll is you gain that back in that hour. So you roll the first d10, and then another until you get your however many health back.
Okay.
What is it? 23 health?
Something like that.
Okay.
That's one.
That's good.
Not very
Okay.
good.
Right, so that's. I wouldn't keep going because you're back up on my screen. You're back at fucking max now.
Oh.
So that's what you're at 52 on here. Vorak probably ain't gonna bother actually. It's only a scratch. Oh, he probably would though, wouldn't he? Just because he's gonna eat and shit, so he'll probably get his health. Yeah, I'll give it a fucking.
I think Anya's lost 3 health, but that's nothing when she's an animal.
No. I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm good. That is actually literally what I need, isn't it? No.
Oh my god, Shane, you need to roll for that 1 hit point.
Need you 2 off. You should be on 122.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
I joked up because he just took 1 damage that was himself.
Okay. I will take you back to the cave then. So you're all back at the cave. So let me just. Oh, this better all be on the fucking map layer. No, it's not. Of course it isn't. Why would it be? So I'll tell you what.
It's got to be exactly the same, by the way. Otherwise, we won't know where we are.
No, I'm drawing you out of scale. I'm drawing you different now. I'm gonna draw you the whole fucking cave because you didn't explore it all last time. So it's kind of. I need to refer to my little fucking map.
Have you hand drawn a map?
Well, I've sketched out because, right. So the Underdark's all up, down, left, right, and fucking everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, there's all these different passages. I better make sure I keep track of where they might end up, just in case they need to come back. But also figure out what's going on where. So it is kind of that. No, sort of that shape. Okay, you can see that.
Yeah.
Right, and just for scale, the river that runs through it. If I can get this to fucking do it, is why are you staying up? No, piss up. Right, okay. It runs through sort of like here. Hang on. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
See that? Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously at the top and the bottom of the river are two sort of, well, you can assume that, you know, there's one at the top, you can assume there's a way out at the bottom, right? So as he brings you back in, he points to like there's the one at the bottom of the river, yeah, the end of the river, and the one that's higher up, as he says it, is sort of, I'll do it in a darker, I'll do it in black just so that it stands out. It's sort of around here, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but about 100 feet up from where you are.
We got rope.
One just walks up the wall. I mean,
Yeah, there's many different ways of getting everybody up there. The tunnel there is actually, again, it is almost perfectly rounded, but not quite. It's sort of more. Sorry, it's got probably, I guess, more oval shape. So it's about 30 foot wide and about 20 foot high. So you can probably assume that the creature that dug out the tunnel where the river now flows through, potentially, it looks roughly the same dimensions if you took out the river, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So it's about 20 foot high and about 30 foot wide, this tunnel. And it just seemingly leads off to the south. So anyways, you get down there and you approach it and he points it out to you. You could just about make it out from where you're stood because of all the crystals and shit around it. I'm assuming that Worm makes his way up there first.
Do
Yep.
we hear any singing? Or
Oh no, and it's still noticeably dimmer than it was. Although it actually looks quite nice and light after walking through that tunnel. It's actually quite nice and light in here. It's almost like pleasant.
Is there ledges up there?
Is there what?
Ledges.
Well,
Like little points where
there's
small
lots of
owls would.
yes. There's lots of bits of like crystal and gems and shit just sticking out the wall all over the place. There's a lot of the blue crystal stuff sticking out the walls all over the place. You could fly up there probably as quickly as Worm can walk up there.
oh, and let me
Okay.
just double
Is
check
there enough
something.
room for a giant owl or just a little owl?
Well, in this cave's huge.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
cave's like fucking like a
No,
container.
the
So
I think the little
oh,
tunnel
into
thing
the tunnel.
going up.
We got the rope of climbing though.
Hang on.
That's 60 feet.
Giant.
But it's 100 feet, isn't it? So we could.
Yeah,
But
but
there's
ledges.
hang on a fucking minute.
Yeah, but the other thing is, Worm can just walk up the wall, put
Let's
one of
go.
the immovable rods somewhere, tie the rope to that, and then go up another one,
yes.
and then tie the other one, and just climb up, and then he'll
Or
walk
I
back
could
down.
turn
And
into an owl as well and go with you. Just in case.
So a giant owl is a large beast, so only about the same size as let's say. So yeah, I mean the owl could fit down the tunnel, but you wouldn't have a lot of room for flapping your wings and shit for flying.
I'd say save your wild shape if he.
But if
can
you
come
wanted
up
to-
there.
Yeah, I mean you'd have to drop out. You wouldn't be able to climb up there in the saber-tooth form unless the twins pulled you up.
No.
I mean the twins could definitely pull you up there, especially because they're Sir Gregory as well. But
No, I'm just saying that save the wild shape into owl if Worm can walk up and do the rod. And
so I would say that even as a base level of knowledge of the Underdark, and I'm assuming that anybody in the group that knows anything of the Underdark has started talking about shit down here. This cavern that you're in, this crystal cave, yeah, isn't even like this is like to you, like to most of you, this is fucking huge, right? You can barely see the fucking ceiling from where you are. If it wasn't for the fact that it was lit, you probably wouldn't be able to see the ceiling. You can't see from one end of it to the other just by looking across it, right? In certain places. However, there are literal landscapes in this place. I mean, like there are caverns or areas that are so big and so vast that there are ecosystems in them. There are clouds, there's plant life of some sort, there's fucking probably wildlife of shit like that. There's rivers and lakes and shit in them. Probably like stalagmites that are almost like fucking mountains of their own, yeah? That kind of shit going on. There's places that are just if you're walking through them on the ground level and you looked up, it would almost be like looking up at a sky because there'd be clouds and shit and you wouldn't be able to see the fucking top of the cavern. So there are places down here that are fucking huge that you might want to traverse a little bit quicker, or you could, flap around in. So, but there are also like loads of little pokey caves like where the kobolds lived. Right. So who's going? Right. So Worm's going up there. Is anybody else following Worm up? Because you could turn into an owl and just fucking follow him up and scout it out with him or something. I don't know.
oh, Shin can walk up with us as well, can't he?
Yeah, that's true.
So Shin and Worm can just like walk up.
Yeah, there's no need for me to
No.
help them.
No, it's more that then you can save your wild shapes as well if they can do the things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so both Shin and Worm make your way to you make your way up the wall. You get into this cave. You can see, like I say, it's the however wide. As far as you can tell, Worm, with your eyesight, it seems to just run straight and flat, fairly straight and flat anyway, as you'd expect for something that's been burrowed by a creature. But you just can't see the end of it. It just goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's quite common.
Yeah. You can't, and from this point, from this entrance where you can't see like any branching off or anything like that. Okay. If you could both make a perception check, please. Because I'm guessing you're gonna like look in and see what the fuck you can see going on in there. If there's anything interesting.
Ooh, I thought it was.
I thought it was gonna be a 4. Shin, are you making a roll? Not that you need to with that, to be fair.
Oh, he's here. I thought he was
Let's
away
see.
for like the past 50 minutes.
You got to remember, perception isn't just about what you can see.
Emperor has to have on mute until need to speak.
Right, okay. Well, to be fair, it's nearly 12 o'clock, so we're probably gonna leave it about here anyway. Actually, yeah, even Shin, but you more than Shin, Worm. There's a flow of air, very gentle, but like Worm, you know this is quite normal again because there's places open everywhere. So there's a slight flow of air, and on it there's just like a kind of acidy tinge to it, if that makes sense. Something acidic. That not at this point. It's not right.
Like
offensive to the
sherbet
nose.
lemons.
At this point, yeah.
Nice.
There's just that little bit of a.
His Worm's mouth starts watering.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, you just catch the hint of something on the breeze, but it could be fucking nothing in the Underdark. Right?
Anything could be anything in the Underdark.
It could also be nothing. However, given the Hell's AirPods have died, and it is nearly 12 o'clock. Go on.
No, we've had a short rest, haven't we? We've moved down
Yeah.
here. We've given the kobold his brew beer. He's
scampered off. Yeah, as soon as you were like, okay, yeah, there is something there. And as soon as you made the payment, he made a dash for it. He just ran back to where he came from. You assume. Yeah, basically. Just heads up to this is, like almost trips over his feet running off with it because he's holding this massive fucking ruby. and like kind of almost polishing it whilst he's running off and looking at him.
This one is dead, but this is fine.
So yeah.
Do the rest of us at least get up there then, if they're doing?
Well, that's up to you. Whether you want to start the next session getting up there, because there's no difficulty with this group of getting up there, right? If Worm and Shinna could just drop a rope down, and the twins can just climb up, and then pull everybody else up, right? If we need to, there's
the
broom.
The broom as well. So there's literally not
getting up there is not an issue.
Yeah, that's probably.
Well,
I wouldn't bother with that.
Is that actually, I'd probably, and I don't do it very often, but I'd probably rule against a long rest, only because you've only been traveling for you've had a fight, but you've only been traveling at most for 4 hours. Like 4 hours ago, you were just finishing your breakfast and shit. So
I don't think we used enough to actually, say that.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Some classes can get spells back with a short rest, but most can't. So if you want to get spells back, it's got to be a long rest.
Yeah, and save the grove for when it's long rest and when we decide to pack up for the night.
Yeah, because that makes more sense. But I don't feel like has anyone actually used a lot. I mean, Ember used one.
Yeah, I raged.
Yeah, but still, you have rages left.
Yeah, I got 4 a day. And I think I actually get them back on the I don't know, actually, do I get back? I don't know. But it doesn't really matter anyway.
Volley is just he can use it whenever he likes.
Who?
Yeah.
The volley, it's not a spell,
right,
it's just an ability. But it's only worth using if the situation is right. Quite often we're fighting single creatures, so it was just we pointed it out this time because it only just got it and it's a decent spell, decent skill.
Not as good as my fireball.
Yeah, no. I don't think anybody's even near
No, I think
being
both
pushed
my
yet.
casters has a lot of spells.
So Gregory literally just got his sword out to have a look at it and put it away.
It lit the place up a bit, right? So then
Like,
he just wandered over and then put it back again.
Shin wolfed out.
But can't he do that
And then
as he pleases?
stopped
Or is that
'cause
a
it was-
charge?
I don't know actually. I don't know how. I'm not sure how the werewolf thing. I think you just do it.
Can you wolf out as much as you want, Liam?
Sorry, I'm falling asleep right here.
Oh, we are finishing, so. But it's just the question is there a limit on how many times you can change into a
Twice.
But how
Per-
often does he
per
need to?
long
Then, let's
rest.
face it.
Long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Okay, so then you got both your charges back.
Yeah, but like even then, he's still not anywhere near being fucking.
No, it's nowhere near needing a long rest at this point.
And actually, like I said, 4 hours of traveling. It's not. It's no. You're not having a long rest yet. Save the growth. Save the growth for when we have a long rest.
Ember can do it out one spell slot.
Yeah, I think we're all right. What I would say is, then for the sake of it, because there is no issue of getting up there, that cause it's just a maths equation, then, isn't it? It's like who's sitting on what.
Tell you
how are
what,
they doing it?
we've walked up, we've checked out the tunnel, we've given the kobold his gold. We'll come back down. We'll then eat properly, and then
Right.
we'll start next time from
Next
like that.
session from the
we'll go
bottom,
and-
from down
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then we'll do that then. All right then. Good session. That was fun tonight. My throat says
That was
it was bad.
yeah, good sesh.
My
Good
throat
job,
says
guys.
no. Bad
No.
session. It hurts. Actually, that's
Yeah.
where's. I'm guessing you reverted now, haven't you?
Probably.
Oh yeah, she's cut. Yeah.
I'll try and I know some tutorials how to do the token thing, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll try and get that. I'll try and get that sorted this week because it'd be a lot easier if you can just go. I'm going to turn into and then change your token.
Does it do that, or does it only have one option, or can you have multiple options?
No, you can have multiple options.
You can have multiple options, and I'm sure when I did it, I remember being able to set the token size for each token as well. Like a normal token is like a 1x1, and another one is like a 2x2 and all that.
Token, but I can't anymore.
Say that again.
I used to have a flip token, so I could show when I was in, avatar form and not avatar form.
Oh, Liam, if you want to go to bed, mate, just go because we're just talking about other shit now. The session's finished. If you need to go. We're just. I'm gonna have a look at this while I'm here because I've got 2 different images for Sharog anyway.
Oh, I just have one.
Session
I know
was
how it
good.
Cute night, mate.
Night.
Hi.
Boy.
Um.
Boy. Oh boy.
Just give me a second.